Welcome to the Samwelb B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
You're watching Samwelb experience.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to some afternoon hockey yet again. We had a great game yesterday afternoon. Will this one be even better? The Leafs in the Pens, the Maple Leafs going for that high five, bang, 5 wins in a row. Will they pull it off? This is going to be a big one. Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. Zach, hello there. Mad Jack in the house. Good to see you. Lala's Place. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Morgan, hello, good afternoon. Billy, what's up? Welcome to the show. Scott is here. Cake Boss, what's going on? I think this is going to be a big one tonight. I think this is going to be like a 5-1, 5-2 shellacking. And I've done so much as putting my money where my mouth is, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But this should be a big one. The Penguins are struggling. A loss to Boston the other night. The Maple Leafs are flying high with 5 in a row. B. Disney, welcome in. Let's go. Let's turn this one around. Irene, welcome in. Welcome to the show. Mega coming in. Cottaging, what's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Come in, come in. You're all welcome. The door is wide open. As you're coming in, wipe your shoes off, take off your boots, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not already subscribed, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe. Justin, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's jump right in. Here are the expected projected lineups for tonight's game. The Maple Leafs 37-20-2. Noah, what's up? For the Leafs, Matty Nyes with Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. We got Pontus Holmberg with John Tavares and William Nylander. Bobby McMahon, a little typo there. Bobby McMahon going to be with Max Domi and Nick Robertson. Now, Max Domi originally was not supposed to play. He was out of the lineup for undisclosed roster management issues, but he is in here tonight on that third line. Connor Dewar makes his return. Nick, what's going on? Welcome in. Connor Dewar is in tonight on that fourth line with David Kampf and Ryan Reeves. Now, I thought maybe we would see the return of somebody else. Don't want to mention any names, but I honestly thought Yarncroc was coming in. All right, I'll say it. I thought Yarny was coming in, but not the case by these projected lines. George, how's it going? Welcome in. That third line, Scott. Hey, Connor Dewar is going to be okay. Oh, your third line. Sorry. Yeah, McMahon, Domi, and Robertson. I agree. But hey, Robertson's been playing well. Holmberg's been playing well. Bobby Mack going to come down and regroup. On the D side, Morgan Riley with Ekman Larson, McCabe and Myers, Benoit and Timmins, and Joseph Wall getting the start tonight. Waller is up. He's locked, stocked, and ready to roll. Henny, what's up? Welcome in. Leaf fan here, so the Bruins completely on us. Not anymore, but welcome in, Henny. For the Penguins, Ricard Raquel going to be with Crosby and Brian Rust. Bouvier is going to be with Malkin and Cody Glass. Danton Heinen with Kevin Hayes and Philip Tomasino. And we got Bemstrom with Lozette and Noel Achari. Oh, man, I miss Achari. He was awesome. The D side for the Penguins, Shea with Letang, Grzelcyk with Carlson, Graves with Desharnais, and Bloomquist getting the start today. Bloomer is going to be in net. So Yarncroc, who had that sports hernia, who's been out, we thought he was going to make his season debut today, but he's awaiting clearance for the doctors. He was originally slated in for this lineup when I looked earlier, but I guess that clearance didn't come in time to be a game time decision, which is unfortunate. But you never know. Maybe something will change. When they come on the ice, these are just projections. Maybe things will change. How these two teams stock up? Well, Joseph Wall, we've seen from time to time, he's been absolutely outstanding. Raven, what's going on? Welcome in. Jared, welcome in. We got 20-11 Joseph Wall with a 2.63 goals against and a 9.10 save percentage. I did, Cottaging. I did. I'll tell you before the game starts who I picked and what parlay I picked. That's right. We're doing a straight parlay. For Bloomquist, the Penguins, he's 4-9 with a 3.63 goals against and an 8.90 save percentage. Antonio, how's it going? Hayden, welcome in. I'm saying big. I'm like 5-2, 5-1, 5-2. I think the Leafs are putting a 5 spot up on the board tonight. The games they've played this year, Toronto took the first one 4-2. Pittsburgh, December 7th, took the second one 5-2. So this is that rubber match. Now, Austin Matthews has not scored a goal in 10 games, which is crazy. I'm pegging him to score tonight. I'm pegging William Nylander to score tonight. And I'm taking Toronto to win this game. On the power play, Toronto's 11th in the league. The Penguins are 8th. Their power play has been clicking. On the penalty kill, Toronto 14th. Pittsburgh is 18th. In the faceoffs, Toronto is hanging around 5th spot with a 52.6%. Penguins are 6th. The goalie stats, though, Toronto has the edge. Goals for 11th, goals against 10th, where the Penguins are 19th and 31st. Sorokin scored a goal before Matthews. That's right. And that was, I get it. You get excited for a goalie goal, but Sorokin actually didn't do anything. He made a save, and the other team put it all the way down in their own net. And listen, good for him. Congrats to him, but that's not the way you want to score a goalie goal. Morgan, what's going on? Did you see the Maple Leaf sign? Which sign are we referring to? Jeremy, how's it going? Welcome in. And yes, I saw the comment there. If you didn't watch last night, Elimination Chamber, while it wasn't the greatest event, holy cow, we had our first F-bomb on WWE Netflix. Straight up, Cody Rhodes to The Rock, and then John Cena turning heel. What first time in his career? It was sick. Pitts could be tired today. They could be. A lot of teams going to be tired today. Yesterday was a crazy night in the National Hockey League. It was absolutely awesome. A stellar night. There's so much to talk about when it comes to what happened yesterday. Situations in the standings are changing, and we have a trade. We're going to get more into what I think about it, but we were talking yesterday during the Florida Panther game. Tate, what's going on? F is for fun. Troy, what's up? Welcome in. For those that joined us during the Florida Panther game yesterday, we had a great time, and you'll know when we were talking about trades, we said, I don't think Florida really needs to do much, but if they're going to do anything, it's to help bring some activity to their D. They have a great D group, but a little upgrade could be used. Well, they did just that. The Florida Panthers acquiring Seth Jones from the Chicago Blackhawks, which caught me off guard, not because they picked up Seth Jones, but because of what they traded away. Florida trades away their future star goaltender in Spencer Knight. So Spencer Knight going to Chicago. This is a great pickup for Chicago, who's rebuilding. Mrazek really hasn't been getting the job done. Spencer Knight going to get a huge chance next year with this Chicago club. They also pick up a first rounder. So a great pickup for Chicago. And you know what? If Seth Jones doesn't really work out for the Panthers, that's okay. They got cap space. They got time. This Florida Panther team is going to be around for a while. So interesting pickup there. We're going to talk more about that later on. Little Nicky will get another one. I hope so, Jeremy. I really hope so. Robertson has been playing really, really well, as has Holmberg. Holmberg has been helping out. We've been getting some good depth scoring. So they've really been moving the puck nicely, which is exactly what we like to see. Now, with some of the games yesterday, we saw Florida take back over first spot in the Atlantic. Toronto going to look to get that back here tonight. Tampa Bay with a big win. They're now 2 points behind Toronto. You got to watch out. Tampa Bay is there. Their next game is going to be against the Florida Panthers tomorrow. So that's a huge game between Florida and Tampa Bay. Washington, of course, still hanging out that top spot in the Met. Carolina and New Jersey tied at 2s. Columbus, a huge win against Detroit, puts them ahead in the wild card spot. And Detroit trying to hang on. They are 2 points ahead of Ottawa and Boston. Montreal is right there as well. They're 3 points back. The Rangers 4 points back. The wild card is just going to be wild here in the Eastern Conference. Deacon, how's it going? Fazan, welcome in. Welcome to the show. I'm not really sure what that is, but glad to have you here with us today. Wayne, what's going on? Bradley, welcome in. We're getting set. We're going to go down to the ice momentarily, but this is the Maple Leafs and the Pittsburgh Penguins. It's a 1 o'clock game start, which really means like 1:08-ish. You know, they never start. They say 1 o'clock or 7 o'clock, but they never start on time. It's always 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes after. But this is going to be a big one for Austin Matthews for the Maple Leafs team. All right, let's get over to the game screen and explain what you're going to see. For those that are new to us, if this is your first time watching with us, right up here, this is going to show you where all the shots are coming from. It's going to show you where all the goals are scored from. Watching down below, you're going to see where the puck moves. It's going to show you. Now, this is a little bit ahead of the broadcast. So it's a little bit ahead. So we're just going to, understand what's coming, but it's good to see where things are moving along. All right, here we go.
Bounces back down to the Penguins.
Puck is dropped. We are in live game action. Bring this down. Here we go. Let's play. First puck is going to be in the Maple Leaf zone. This is coming around. So cottaging, my bet today, Austin Matthews and Willie Nylander, anytime goals in Toronto Maple Leafs on the money line. All three as a parlay. So Matthews to score, Nylander to score, and the Leafs pull out the win on the money line. That's my pick today. And for those that are going to be betting and playing along, please play responsibly. Know your limits and stay within them. Here's the Penguins back on the line. Putting this aside, back along. Trying to come through. I hope so, Noah. It should be a pretty safe pick. Here comes Nyes. Nyes going to flip this one out and all the way down the ice. Penn's going to go back. Going to regroup in their own zone. Start to move it up. Long pass by Letang. It's stolen. Here comes Nylander. Willie coming in. Willie cycling around in the corner. Looking to pass it back. He doesn't. Cycles this down low. Down around in the corner. Toronto trying to pick this one up. Going to walk. Little flip over. Misses Nylander, but Myers is there. He's going to throw it on net. And that's going to be a glove save. Oh, goodness. The crowd with the applause for Bloomquist for making a stop. Most goals against on the first shot this season is Pittsburgh. They've given up 13 goals on their first shot, so that's why the crowd is cheering there. Grinch, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I'm doing great, so remember I'm number one. Gotcha. Thank you, Deacon. My mind is mush these days, so thank you for the reminder. Setting this up, Toronto's going to win it back to the line. Here's a shot right on and another little glove save. No, I usually don't bet. This is like my second game betting along with the Maple Leafs. Where do you think Riley Smith? Ooh, you know what? I don't know, Noah. Obviously, New York. Thank you. New York is going to be in the mix. There's going to be lots of moves coming. Very curious. Very curious. I'm going to grab a plate. Maybe that'll be easier. Thank you. Coming around in front, Joseph Wall getting knocked down there in front. Here come the Leafs. They're going to carry this across the red line, banking it off the boards, bringing this one down. Ricky Williams, what's going on? That's right, 5 in a row. Can we see it? Can we get it? Battle in the neutral zone. Pittsburgh going to back this one up. Got to retool. Yes, Noah, you guys do, for sure. Coming out in front, Nick Robertson there. Going to grab this puck. He's going to get it out of the zone. Pens bring it in. Thank you. And that's going to be an offside touch. Cottage's going with 50. Going to lay it down big time. Now, I do apologize. It's lunchtime, so I'm going to be munching a little bit here on the stream. I hope you're eating wherever you are as well. Phil, what's going on? Welcome in. I take it you weren't able to remortgage, tell your wife and kids. No, I did not. I did not. Here's a long pass. Going to come in. It's hopping right on. Robertson in the corner. He's going to put it in front. Bobby McMahon scores. And it's Max Domi, and it's Max Domi's birthday, apparently. His first goal in 27 games. Bobby McMahon with a nice little move. Over to Domi, and Domes puts it right in. Bucks, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Richard, good to see ya. John, what's up? Domi, 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 Domi. There you go. Look at that. Bucks is crushing it. 34 months. Bucks, thank you, my friend. Absolutely thank you. Bucks, I don't know if you saw my message on the Discord a little ways back, but if you haven't, I'll chat with you another time. This coming around down. BC, what's going on? Welcome in. Good start there for Max. Happy birthday, Domes. Pittsburgh coming back. Of course, Domi was not part of my parlay, but that's okay. Third line scoring for all of us that groaned at the third line earlier. They put it in and get the goal. Domi breaks this one open. Domi's fourth of the year. Only fourth from McMahon and Robertson. This coming around. Toronto bringing it right back in. This getting knocked down. Penn sending it around. Toronto regrouping. And here comes the Lars. Ekman Larson with a shot from the point. And a nice save there. 92 miles an hour for Ekman Larson. That is a huge blast. Here's McCabe. His shot coming through.
Long shot by Myers, who's firing away here in the first period. He's not shy to shoot it.
If the puck's on his stick in the offensive zone,
Gonna bring this back around.
third option's hard to shoot the puck.
Here comes Matthews. Over to Marner. Give it back to Matthews. There it is. Matthews in front. Oh! This is going to be flipped back around. They're playing well. Good start right now. Matthews is playing. Looking for Matthews to have a nice game. He's going to get that puck. Going to play it to Myers. Myers sideboards, and Nye's going to knife this one to the line. Can't get it out. This dump right back in the corner. This coming around. Side, Toronto. Nye's again. Going to pick this one up. Marner waiting for the pass at the Penguins blue line. He's going to chip this one in. They're going to go switch it up. 4 minutes gone here in the start of this hockey game, and it's been a nice one. Here comes Pittsburgh. In over the line. Driving through. That's going to be stopped. Played ahead. Here comes Willie. Willie over to Tavares. Tavares. He shoots in a nice save. Tavares gets the rebound in the corner. Sending it to Benoit at the point. He dumps this in for Holmberg, and he slashes at it, and that's going to go up and out of play. You know you're getting old when a guy scores for us, and you remember his dad. Absolutely. And it's not all that often we see that happen. Okay, Bucks. We'll get if one of the mods could drop the Discord invite in there, that would be great. If anybody wants to join our Discord, you are more than welcome to do so. Off the draw. Nylander bringing this one around. Nylander still with it. Nice move. Going to shovel it over to the high slot. They back away. Over to Timmins, who scores! Connor Timmins, his first and 35. Look at that. What a shot by Connor Timmins. He's not in my parlay either, but that's okay. Connor Timmy Two Shoes. Wow. What a shot from Timmins. His second of the year. I think Nylander and Tavares may get the assists. Great shot. And Tavares was there. He was waiting for the pass. Lewis, what's going on? Welcome in. What a hot start for this team. Timmins' first goal, 35 games. Unbelievable. Rio, what's up? Welcome in. Bruno had a 4-goal weekend. Top junior pick. Look at that. That's awesome. Leo, what's going on? Connor Timmins, Max Domi, your 2 goal scorers. 2 goals in 5 minutes. I told you this is going to be a big one. Now we need 88 and 34. Here we go. That's okay, Leo. This coming around down in the corner, so Holmberg is going to get the assist. Holmberg and Nylander picking up the assists there. Some good scoring as Connor Dewar making his return. He's going to come in with a nice little hit. Sorry, I got to take a bite.
They're not going to get there. It seemed close. It is not.
The Mike Johnson decision desk has declared it over.
Frankie Corrado
McCabe playing this across.
Myers shoots, and another shot from Myers is gloved by Blomqvist.
Leafs just keep shooting.
Have a lot of motion in the offensive zone, but you have to
They just keep shooting, keep firing away. What a great start. Great start to this hockey game. And another defenseman scoring a goal. Right? We've seen McCabe score. We've seen Riley score. Ekman Larson score. We're getting lots of goals. No, Mad Jack. Little A&W. Little A&W today.
Leafs not getting goals from their defense. That's now goals in 4 straight games for Leaf defensemen.
That's what I was just talking about.
Now 1 behind Ottawa. Still last in the league.
Bringing this one back. Here's McCabe. A long pass intercepted. Toronto regrouping. Myers going to dump this one in. 9 shots to 2 already. Here comes Marner in front. He shoots. Nice in front. Give it to Matthews. Crosby going to flip this one ahead. Here's Rust. A long pass. That's going to come back. Toronto. They're going to regroup, and they miss everybody. And this is going to be an icing call on Toronto. Hot start here for the Maple Leafs. Jonathan, what's going on? Welcome in. Now, as you're coming in, smash that thumbs up button. Hit that like button. Fewest goals by D-men this season. Toronto is in last place. 18 goals by defense. They're behind Ottawa, Boston, Detroit, New York. But they got 6 in the last 6. There it is. Thank you, D's Destination. Your destination for the best vacations you can book. Check her out on Instagram, D's_destinations_. You can drop your Instagram link in there later, too. This coming around. Awesome, number 1. I appreciate it. Makes it easy for this old man to remember. This coming around through, back to the line. Here's Letang. Tanger passing it up. Shot. That's going to be blocked by Benoit. In the corner, Benoit throwing a little body contact. Picked up by Matthews. Going to move this across the ice. And Marner just going to go off the boards right in front of the A&W Teen Burger virtual sign. How fitting.
They've extended their window for 20 years with Malkin, Letang, and Crosby. At some point, the well runs dry, and you got to recalibrate. That's when
Hey, John, what's going on? Here they come. Nylander breaking through. Shoot that. Oh, he does. And it was deflected to the side. Here's Tavares with a shot right on. A couple more shots. This is like Florida yesterday. They're going to go to commercial break. The Florida Panthers yesterday had 20 shots in the second period, which was absolutely crazy. 20 shots in the second period yesterday, the Florida Panthers. That was wild. I mean, that was a crazy hockey game. By the way, for all of our channel members that are in here, channel members, immediately following today's game, we're going to have our second ever channel member only post-game hangout, where we're going to talk all things hockey. We're going to talk about this game. We're going to talk about a lot. So it's going to be a members only live stream. So for those channel members, you will have access. If you want to become a channel member, simply click the join button. If you click the little super chat icon at the bottom, you'll see a join button. You can go to the page and read all about our different tiers of memberships. And we thank you and appreciate all of our memberships. As you saw, Bucks, recently a member, 34 months. Absolutely amazing. Yeah. You know, it's funny. It took Dubas a whole year to ruin this Pittsburgh team. Less than a year. Absolutely crushed it. DJ Arkbear taking a break from spinning tracks and mixing them together to come in and say hello. What's up, DJ? DJ Wicka Wicka Arkbear. Holy smokes. What a first period. This is awesome. Number 1, your birthday's in 10 days. Well, I hope you'll score a goal just like Domi did. Score a goal in life, my friend. Getting ready for the birthdays. Love it. And this time of year doesn't get much better. We got lots of hockey action going on. The sun is coming out. We're working towards spring. And you know what brings spring? You know what spring brings? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. It's coming. It's coming. Are you ready to get crazy with me? We're going to get cup crazy. All right, coming back from commercial break. What's Crosby and the Penguins going to do to bounce back before the Maple Leafs run wild on you, brother? That was pretty good. All right, let's go. When is Crosby getting traded? Wouldn't that be something? I think if Sid gets traded, there's only one team he's going to, and that's Colorado, to play with Nate Dogg. Get the buddies together to go for a run. Yeah, Phil, unfortunately, I think that's going to be the case. We'll tune in and do a little bit of Blue Jays action, more just to hang out so we can all suffer together. Timmy Two Shoe, what's going on? Welcome in. Off the draw, Nylander going to bring this around behind the net. Still with it, trying to flip it over to the defense. McCabe going to keep this one in, not deep. Penn's going to move it out over the red line. They're going to chip this one in. Race is on. Phil Myers going to be there. Puck is rolling. Going to take a bump by Russ. Still playing this one around. It bumps right out in front. Holmberg had to change direction, pick it up. He's going to carry this one out. Oilers snapped a 4-game losing streak. Yeah, it was a big win for them. Here's, again, Nylander in front to Tavares. Give it back to Willie. We need 88 and 34 to wake up and get it going. Here's Nylander. Going to play it back to Riley. He's going to carry this one in. Riley over into the center ice. McMahon took the shot. That one didn't get through. Ekman Larsson holding it in. Knocked down and brought out. Penguins coming through. Randy, what's going on? Show us your mashed up haircut. Hey, it's pretty good. It's a little hat hair right now, but it's pretty good. It's a lot shorter than where it was. DMG in the house. What's going on, Dallas? Here comes Pittsburgh, 3-on-2 into the zone. Putting it side of the net for Malkin. Malkin carrying it around. Malkin still with it. He's going to flip it towards the net. That's going to go around beside. Penguins in here battling. Trying to get something going here. Long shot. Nice stab there by Wall. Again, apologize for eating, but we were out at hockey this morning. So just getting back and having some grub now. Most consecutive seasons at a point plus per game. Gretzky and Crosby tied at 19. 19 seasons at a point per game plus. That is absolutely wild. Off the draw, Matthews going to win this one back. And Marner going to play this one up, trying to get in here. Here's a nice little move by Matthews, putting that shot on. Penguins going to flip this one down. Ben Wall with it. Benny going to move this. Nice, Jeremy. This going to come around at the side. Marner trying to keep it in. You're going to have me checking now. Side of the net in the slot. Penn's going to work it back. Here's the shot. Wall with the save. He's going to tuck it in and hang on. Nice job by Wall. Joseph Wall, one of my complaints, one of my challenges with Joseph Wall was his rebounds and rebound control. And right there, he did a great job. He made the save. He reached out with the paddle, pulled the puck in, and then covered it up. That's exactly what you need to do. Timmins and Domi, Sam. Domi getting in on the mix. Penn's going to win this draw, bring it back to the line. Carlson with a shot. That one goes wide. Trying to keep this one in the corner. Can't do it. They're trying to get it out. They couldn't do it. Looks like we got Reeves in here now, so that's a little different. He wasn't on the pregame checklist. Oh, yes, he was. My mistake. Coming around at the side. Toronto trying to get this one out. And they do. A little shot there. Pittsburgh going to pick it up. Going to flip this one down. Oh my gosh, if Reeves scores in this one, I'm going to fall off my chair. I hope I don't choke. Chuck, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Pittsburgh behind their own net. Toronto, 2 goals in the first 5 minutes. A hot start. Here comes the Penguins. Up over the line, into the Leafs zone. Joseph Wall, he's going to play this one around. Leafs trying to get it. Tavares, he can't reach for it. Penn's going to steal. Keep this one. Trying to come through. Lizette passing it back with a shot, and the Penguins are on the board. You gotta watch out for Ryan Shea, because he just may, and he did it right there. Shea is going to put that blast in, and the Penguins are on the board. 2-1. Wow.
It's a heavy shot as
Wow, wow, wow. I better put the hat back on. See what happens? The hat comes off, breaks the mojo. Over the glove side and just couldn't put it in. Lozette bringing it around. The shot came from the top of the faceoff circle. Morgan Rielly was right in front of Joseph Woll. No chance Joseph Woll saw that one. No chance. And that's going to be an offside against Pittsburgh. They're going to go to commercial break? Darn it, I was going to take a bite. They're going to commercial break. Ryan Shea, what a nice goal. His third from Lozette. Great movement. Got to give credit where credit is due. Lozette with good control, bringing it around, finds his man, and Shea just absolutely peanut buttered that one. Stepped into it, and that was a big, big, big goal. Lozette gets the assist, and they've now added Glass on there as well. Glue that Leaf hat on your head. That's right, Lewis. It's not coming off anymore. The hat does... Oh, hang on. I got to scroll back. That does nothing but for Florida. Right, Jonathan? It's so funny. So many times we've used the hat, and it has worked, but not this season. This season it hasn't been good. Yes, John, we need a forward and a defenseman. Elliot Friedman reporting Toronto back in and very serious now about Braden Shen. We had heard reports that Braden Shen was kind of off the table. Toronto was looking elsewhere, but Elliot Friedman has reporting now that the Maple Leafs are back in on Braden Shen and are seriously making a push. It seems that it's going to come down to Toronto and Vegas for Braden Shen, and apparently both teams are looking at both Shens. So going to be very, very interesting. Now, if Braden Shen does not come to Toronto, or really go wherever he goes, there's another forward on that list in Scott Lawton, who Scott Lawton's stock on Philadelphia is going to go through the roof. And Philly's going to have to make a decision. Are they going to have a chance to make a wild card spot, or are they out of it? So lots of moves that are going to be very interesting to see coming down the stretch. Stefan, welcome in. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Afternoon Hockey. All right, I'm going to take a little bite here as they're getting ready to start back up.
Where the puck battle is lost, but then also Nylander looking to bust the zone, pulls himself out of position defensively.
Shipped back ahead by Nick Robertson as Letang goes back, plays it back around. Beauvillier.
Hayden, I think he is. Here comes Pittsburgh, 2-on-1. Malkin putting it across, and that one is broken up. So William Nylander on that goal, what they were saying, he was cheating, kind of cherry picking outside the zone, which gave them an open man. Bobby McMahon can't play it up. Penn's going to steal. Back to Malkin in the slot, shooting. Wall with the save, giving up a rebound, and Myers going to clear that out. Domi going to shovel this one up the ice. Yes, Connor Dewar is, and he's returned today. He is in today's game. Letang going to bring this one up the ice. Over to Crosby. He's going to play it across. Here's a shot right on. Joseph Woll going to hang on to it.
You drop your intensity because you think it's going to be easy. Toronto has done that, and also Pittsburgh's going the other way. Really good back check and stick control to not only get back there for Robertson.
I think I just spilled.
Knock it in your own net. On your knees, he sweeps it aside. Really well done on the back check.
I thought I dropped. I'll have to see where that goes. Here they come right off the draw. Oh no, they score again. Pittsburgh putting it in. Right off the draw, the Penguins, Rickard Rakell. And he is on the trait bait board. He puts it in. Rakell. Oh my goodness. It's a 2-2 hockey game. What is happening here? The puck went off the boards. Joseph Woll made the mistake of sliding way out of his crease for a shot that went so far wide, so far out that his outside skate was at the side of the crease. That's how far out he was. They went around to the other side and put it in. Rakell's 500th career point in 783 games. Unbelievable. A mistake there from Joseph Woll, committing too far over as the shot was so far wide. and just could not recover in time. Wow. Raquel's 27th. I don't know what Wall was doing on that one. No clue what Joseph Wall was doing. This around down in here. 2-2. 2 goals on 7 shots. Grizzlick getting the assist. All I wanted to do is take a bite of my lunch. And this is going to be flipped up and out of play. Stolarz. You got to give him a break sometimes. Stolarz, he carries a heavy load. Joseph Wall, got to know better than that. That was just not a good play at all. Wow.
Matt Grizzlick has the only assist so far.
Are we going to act like the puck just flew back? Here's the first one. Does it catch a piece? I thought it might be a Chari. A glancing blow off Cody Glass, perhaps? I don't know.
Pittsburgh 2 goals in a minute and 2 seconds.
So, yes, they have added an assist to Sidney Crosby. Toronto cannot be happy with their performance in the last 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes, they were all over the place. But right now, it has not been a good turn of events for the Maple Leafs. And I hope I didn't drop food in my binder here. Unbelievable. No, you can throw this out and put on that table, please. Thank you. Wazowski, what's going on? Welcome in. Wall going to hang on to this one, so they do give Crosby an assist. Joseph Wall going to hang on to this one. Right now, it's Pittsburgh coming back. It's been all Pittsburgh. The Maple Leafs scored 2 goals in 5 minutes, and right now the Penguins, they've come back. They've scored 2 goals in about a minute. That's not good. We jinxed it. We certainly did. We did something. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Keep those likes going for us. Off the draw, down in the corner. Penguins going to gobble this one up. Tavares, he's in there fighting for it, as is McCabe and Myers. 2 Penguins in there. Lozette. I can't see who the other Penguin is. Myers has them all tied up. They're going to pull it across. Back to the point to Shea. Shea, one of the goal scorers, shooting. That one's going to go way wide down in the corner. Yeah, you can't. The 2-goal lead, the worst lead in hockey. Penguins still around. Cross ice to Letang. He shoots. Looking for a deflection, and Joseph Wall getting a piece. Wow. Holy smokes. He did something. I did something. All right, let's switch the hat back around this way. We got to get that mojo back. We got to find out what's going. We need these boys to step up. Let's go. Wake me up before you go. Time to get going. Penguins doing a real nice job recovering after a 2-goal deficit early. And they've changed the goal to glass now. So the earlier goal from Shea, that has been changed. So they're going to give it to Glass. Glass is going to get his 4th from Shea and Lozette. And penalty coming up to Toronto. Yikes. Not good playing here. Do the Macarena. I might, if it'll pay off. Holy smokes. Domi with 6:52 to go. Domi is going to go to the box. Penalty here. That's not good at all. Domi, a big slash against Malkin. Malkin is about the size of 2 Domis. He had to result to the slash. He's going to go to the box. Rick, what's going on? Welcome in. They need to pick it up and get going for sure. Travis, welcome. Let's go after the birthday celebration. Yeah. Penn's going to win this one back. They're going to get possession. To Crosby, he shoots. That's a kick to the corner. Matthews still hasn't found his game. He will tonight, Dallas. I've got that feeling. Here's Marner, shorthanded. Mitchie, he coming in, rolling it towards the net. Nice save. David Kempf almost stole it in front. And Pittsburgh going to cycle back around. I've had confidence in both goalies the whole year, but I think Stolarz should be the playoff. I agree, Hayden. Stolarz is the better of the two. But I think in the playoffs, you will probably see both goalies get opportunities. Here's the Penguins. Across. Setting it up. Back to the line. From the face-off dot. Shooting. Scores. Sidney Crosby. This is not what I signed up for. Sidney Crosby on the power play. Oh my goodness. As the Maple Leafs jumped out to 2 goals in the first 5 minutes, it's been all Pittsburgh. This one is on the line. I don't think it came out. They're looking, is this a potential offside? I don't think this puck came out. I think it stayed in. Crosby's 19th. Wow. Carlson and Rust on the assists. Wow. So Joseph Wall letting in a couple here that should not have. And Sidney Crosby very quickly picks up 2 points in this first period. 3-2 Pittsburgh. For those that took the over in today's game, you're looking pretty good early. This coming around, Shea with it. Holmberg going to go up on him, forcing him to pass it up. And the Penguins bringing it right back. A power play goal for Pittsburgh. Holmberg, he's going to put it around to Riley. Riley, a long flip all the way down the ice. Wow. I'm absolutely flabbergasted right now with what's going on. This around in the side. McCabe trying to get it up. Marner's waiting. It's going to come to Matthews. He's going to play it up to Nyes. Nyes went to Marner, but Marner started peeling ahead. Penn stealing it back. Toronto intercepts up to Nyes. Back to Matthews. Matthews, shoot that. He makes a deke. He tries to make one too many moves. And Tomasino's going to take it away from Matthews. Cross a pass across. This coming through. The Leafs are known to blow leads, but not this early. They usually blow them late in the game. Here comes Nyes. He's all alone. He spins around, has that puck knocked off his stick. 4:45 to go in a wild first period. Lots of time, Justin. That's right. Lots of time. That's cold. Ice cold. No. Setting this one in. Leaks around in the corner. Robertson. And another Domi penalty. Come on, Max. They're going to commercial break. But when they return, Pittsburgh going to go right back to the power play as Domi taking a couple. That is terrible. Yeah, Bradley, it is going to be a real high-scoring game. Real high-scoring game. My goodness. I'm shocked. Absolutely shocked. But hey, what are you going to do? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Maple Leafs are going to score. The next time the Maple Leafs score, we're going to give away some memberships. So when the Leafs score, if they score, they will. When they tie this one up, we're going to give away some memberships. So stay tuned for your chance to win. And if you do win a channel membership, you'll be able to join us for our members-only post-game stream. It's going to be a good one. I've got Terry's chocolate bar and half. Nice, Jonathan. We got the A&W today, except the burger is ice cold. Don't like that. But we're going to eat it anyways, because why? It's lunchtime. But a hot start for Toronto. Wow, I can't believe how quickly things have turned around. I'm shocked. Pretty much 3 goals in about 3 minutes. 3 goals in about 3.5 minutes is what Pittsburgh just did. Toronto's dominating in the face-off circle, doing a really good job there. Dominating in the physical game. They're leading in block shots. They have a good giveaway, nice low giveaway number. Pittsburgh just find a way to score. Raquel and Crosby, good goals for them. Glass getting in on the action with a deflection in front. This is just bizarro world right now. Alexander, what's going on? Yes, Joseph Wall, two bad plays. And now Domi. Domi, I think right now is making a case for teams not to want him at the trade deadline. Domi scored a goal and he's like, all right, I scored. And he's like, wait a second. Teams might be interested. Let me take some bad penalties. And this shot by Crosby just went right through the legs. Joseph Wall didn't even move. Had that big triangle open as he was standing with his knees kind of bent, legs apart, and that puck just went right through. He didn't even move. Toronto probably needs an extra rest. They need something. Here's a shot right on, and Wall's going to hang on to this one. Thank you, Waller, for stopping it. Ben, what's going on? Welcome in. I know, Ben. It's crazy. Just madness. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ben. Shot going to come around. Morgan. Yes, I saw Morgan. That's going to be a nice little deal. Back to Carlson. Carlson across. Crosby going cross ice, and McCabe with a quick stick. Going to deflect that one at a play. Thank goodness for quick sticks. Quick sticks. Got to get in there. That's right. We were partying, and now we're crying. You're a Marner fan. Marner, the question for you, Ben, is Marner going to be here next year? Is he going to sign an extension, or will he be traded? As a Marner fan, what do you think? Yes, he will be here next year. You think he's going to sign an extension? All right. Robbie's going to tie it up, and Holmberg to give the lead. Travis going with the underdogs. Cross ice. Wall is down. Puck is bouncing in the air. Digging for it. Crosby going to come away with it back to the line. Carlson to Rust. Rust is not rusty. As he goes to Carlson, he shoots. That doesn't miss by much. Toronto trying to swipe at it. It bounces right at Joseph Wall, and he's going to pounce on that one and hang on to it. My goodness. I don't think I'm ever going to bet on a Maple Leaf game again, because every time I do, the players I pick to score disappear. Troy, you think he's staying? It was 2-0, and shots were 11-2. Yes, shots are now tied 13-13. And Pens are ahead 3-2. We got 3:27 left to go here in this first period. Off the draw, Toronto's going to knock this one all the way down the ice. Holy smokes. Carlson setting it up. What a flip. And you can tell the momentum. Toronto right now, they've stopped skating. Obviously, they're trying to kill this penalty off. DJ, what's going on? Welcome in and sharing the frustration. You're very welcome. It's like a therapy group here. Just lost in OT after a 2-0 lead in the third. Oh, DJ, the worst. Lucas, how's it going? Marner tried to peel that one away. Back to the line. Pittsburgh cross-ice pass. Stolen by Matthews. He gets it to the line. Can't get it past Carlson. Back in. Over to Rust. That's going to hop over his stick. Thank you, bad ice. 30 seconds to go. Carlson taking a look. Going to find Rust to Carlson. Carlson looking. Going to find Crosby. Crosby trying to feed it back down, and Toronto intercepts. Matthews going to send this all the way down the ice. Wow. Rube got to call a 30-minute timeout. 30-minute timeout. Penn's going to send this down. Racing it is Myers. Myers to Riley. Look out. Bad play, but Toronto going to bring this around. Connor Dewar in his return. He's going to bring this up ice. Passing across in a shot. It's knocked down. Dewar can't get it. Domi going to keep this one in. Domi looking. Domi feeding it over to Riley. Riles shooting. That one's blocked. Penguins are blocking a lot right now. Riley trying to get it down. Malkin intercepting. He's going to play this one up. Myers standing up his man at the center ice line, and it's flipped right back in. John, how's it going? Just calling it as it is. Pens suck. Oops. Didn't take the break off. My apologies. I got so excited in what was going on. This around in the corner. Benny going to play this to Tavares. Tavares on the move. He's going to carry. Tavares hitting that line. Look out. Going to run right over Lozette. This coming all the way down. Rolling it on Wall. Going to play this to the side. Toronto moving it up. 1:19 to go. Maple Leafs, can they tie this up before the end of the period? Just crush them. It's clobbering time. Patoli, what's going on? Welcome in. McMahon doing a nice job. McCabe going to bring this back to Nylander. Nylander going to turn. Going to drop this one back. McCabe setting it up. Last minute to go here in this period.
Last minute of play in this period.
Going to cycle this one ahead. Pens bringing it right back in. Down low in the corner. A little bump there. Toronto trying to shovel this one out. They can't move it out. Penguins doing a nice job. Crosby finally gives it away, and McMahon sending this one all the way down the ice. 38 seconds to go. What a crazy first period. Here comes Pittsburgh. Long pass up. That's going to be a blown pass. Toronto going to turn, tried to send it up ice, and that one's brought in by Crosby. Crosby sending it towards the net. Look out. Timmins went to stop it with his skate and missed it. Good thing that one went wide, or that might have gone in. It's going to be picked up by Matthews. 17 seconds to go. 3-on-2. Matthews getting it over. Matthews cutting towards the net, and the pass from Marner was behind everybody. Oh, I hate when a 3-on-2 is broken up by a bad pass for the team that has it. Here's a shot from the point and a glove save right at the buzzer. And the Penguins, after all that, are going to take a 3-2 lead to the intermission. I'm floored right now. Floored. Let's go break this one all down because we got lots to talk about. Let's bring our Zambonis up here. This will flip over to the Zambonis momentarily. Holy cow, what is up, Maple Leafs? 17-13, the Penguins with the lead. Remember when it was 11-1 when Toronto was dominating in shots? Well, now Penguins have taken that one back. 17-13, 10-5 the hits. Toronto doing a nice job there. Taking a look at the faceoffs, 115-12. They are absolutely crushing it in the faceoff circle. Let me turn this off. Taking a look, 9-4. 9 giveaways for Pittsburgh, 4 for Toronto. Oh, they just added one more. 5 for Toronto. 4 takeaways for Pittsburgh, 1 for Toronto. 9-6 in the block shots. Your goal scorers, which I can't believe it. Max Domi, his 4th of the year from McMahon and Robertson. Timmins, his 2nd from Holmberg and Nylander. Then it was all Pittsburgh. Cody Glass, his 4th from Shea and Lozette. Raquel, his 27th from Grzelcyk and Crosby. And Crosby, his 19th, and it was on the power play from Carlson and Rust. Callie is not in the lineup, Trav. When I looked earlier today, he was slated to be in. Domi was going to be out, but something must have happened last minute because he is not in the lineup, and Domi is back in. And listen, good thing Domi got the goal. He got it started, but it took 2 bad power plays. Marner and Matthews both on the ice over 7 minutes. Marner almost 8 minutes. Nyes at 6. Nylander at 5.5. Tavares just over 5. Holmberg just under 5. McMahon about 4.5. Domi at 4. Robertson at 3.5. Kemp at 3.5. Dewar at 2.5. And Ryan Reeves just over 2 minutes. From the defensive side, McCabe about 9.5. Myers at 6:42. Ekman Larson at 6.5. Riley at 6:15. Benoit at 5:56 and Timmins at 5:21. Riley and Ekman Larson -2, but Benoit and Timmins are +2. So those are the times that are going on. Now, we mentioned it earlier. Various, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, and thank you everybody watching along on Twitch. We appreciate it. Wherever you're watching from, Twitch or the tubes, make sure you hit that follow or subscribe button. We appreciate it very, very much. And of course, if you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button. Need those likes. All right, let's talk about the trades. The big trade yesterday. Well, there were a couple yesterday. The first one we'll talk about, the Florida Panthers acquiring Seth Jones and a 2026 4th-round draft pick. In exchange, Spencer Knight goes to Chicago, and so does a 2026 first-rounder. Now, that does slide to 2027 if Florida does not have its 2026 first-round pick, but it looks like they do right now. That's kind of a weird thing. But Seth Jones is an interesting pickup because he's about a $9.5 million contract, his cap hit right now only becomes 2.5 with retention and everything that's going on. So, he's got a number of years. He's signed up through 29-30 with a no move clause. So it's a nice flyer here for the Florida Panthers because if he doesn't work out, he's only got another 4 years. If it doesn't work out, Florida's going to be a contender for 4 years. He certainly is going to take the place of Balzinkius, I think. Give that extra little boost there to their blue line. But Chicago, a really nice pickup in Spencer Knight. Spencer Knight was supposed to be the future. He's 23 years of age. He's 6'3", so some good size, about 200 pounds. He's a $4.5 million cap hit. And he's got another year left on his contract. So this could be a bright spot for Chicago. And maybe he ends up signing here long term. Chicago needs some help. They're rebuilding. They are struggling. And of course, right now, Peter Mrazek as their starting goaltender, and Soderblom, the backup, was struggling. So Spencer Knight coming in, I bet Spencer Knight's going to become the starter there very, very quickly. So a great trade for Chicago, a nice little pickup by Florida. I don't think Florida's going to be active a whole lot more. Better Florida than Toronto. Yeah, right, Travis? I mean, Toronto, it would have been a big risk for Toronto to do it. An extra support for Bedard, absolutely. Right, Chicago is going through a massive rebuild. Excuse me, and they really need to. They have a ton of picks, Chicago. If you're a Blackhawks fan right now, you're loving this deal. This year, Chicago has 2 first-round draft picks. They have their own, and they have the one that they got from Toronto. They have 2 second-round draft picks, their own, and the one they acquired from Dallas. They have 1 third. They have 2 fourths. Next year in 2026, assuming nothing else changes, they have 2 first-round picks. They have 3 second-round picks, and then a third and a fourth. So they're in great shape. And then going into 27, they have 2 second-round picks. So Chicago has an absolute overload of draft picks right now. They do need to continue to build. Obviously with him moving out, leaves a little bit of a void on defense. So maybe they're not done. Maybe they're going to continue working. Ethan Del Mastro, I think he's going to have a bright future here. Obviously, he's a young guy. He's just getting in and building. TJ Brody isn't going to get it done. He's not going to cut it. Connor Murphy could be on the move as well. So Chicago, they've solidified one piece in a better goaltender. Now they got to work on some other players, but they have a lot of draft picks that they're going to use. The other trade we saw, Gustav Nyquist picked up by Minnesota, sending a second-round pick to Nashville. I mean, Nyquist is a decent player. He's small, 5'11", 180 pounds. This is his last year under contract. He's about a 1.6 cap hit. He's been a decent player. Nyquist has kind of been one of those utility guys, shall we say. He's only got 21 points this year. He had 75 points last year, 23 goals, 52 assists. Obviously struggling with Nashville. He's going to go to Minnesota, and Minnesota definitely can use a little bit of help. They got some great firepower. Minnesota continues to build, but with Joel Eriksson Ek out, and so is Kaprizov. Kaprizov's on that long-term IR. They need some help, and he's going to come in to get things done. You'd put Stolze in to start the second. Rick's not playing around. He says enough's enough. We want Stolze in there. Yeah, this game, Wall did not look good, but I think you got to let him run the course because Toronto is playing tomorrow night. The Maple Leafs tomorrow night, Monday Night Prime against the San Jose Sharks. I think it's San Jose. So that's why we're probably not going to see Stolarz in tonight. He's going to get the start tomorrow, but it's crazy right now. Hildebeest, Timmins, Danforth, and Robertson for a package. Donato Murphy in the third. Trading 2 prospects in there. Ooh, I always get a little queasy when we start talking about moving prospects. This isn't a hugely important game. Yeah, not a hugely important game. You have to watch Tampa Bay coming up from behind. The other big trade, which happened yesterday, we talked about a little bit yesterday was the Ryan Lindgren deal. So Colorado picks up Lindgren, VC, and Hank Kempf. I wonder if there's any relation to David Kempf. Lindgren, Vesey, and Kempf coming to Colorado in exchange. Parsonen, Calvin DeHaan, a second rounder, and a fourth rounder going to the New York Rangers. I like this pickup for Colorado. I like bringing Lindgren over. Lindgren has kind of been a hit and miss. You got Makar and Taves, who I love both of them. Really, really good players. We saw what they did for Canada. I like Samuel Girard. I like Josh Manson. Lindgren comes over. He's going to be a good pairing there, and it's going to make it interesting. Colorado, their struggles were in goaltending. Colorado was so bad to start the year was all because of their goaltending. They made some movements. They acquired Mackenzie Blackwood. Not the greatest, but certainly able to come in and help out. Colorado has been slowly improving, and right now they are in this race. They're hanging on to that top wild card spot and looking to move up. So good pickup there for Colorado, especially after the big trade they made earlier. For the Rangers, it's going to be an interesting year the rest of the year for the Rangers. This year in 25, they have no first-round draft pick. They have a second courtesy of the Carolina Hurricanes. They have a third courtesy of the Seattle Kraken. They have 2 fourths, one from the Ducks, one from Colorado. So no first. And then in 26, they have no second and no fourth. Same in 27, no second and no fourth. So the Rangers got to figure something out, and they have to kind of figure it out soon. This has been a drastic drop for the Rangers this year. Panarin needs to get going. He needs to show that he's worth $11.5 million. Zibanejad has struggled, although he had a really good month of February. I think he was like second in points for the month of February. So he's been coming on. JT Miller has been decent since the trade. Kreider is out, waiting for him to come back. Trocheck, he's hit and miss, but they need more talent. They need more goals, and they got to figure out how to win. They signed Shesterkin for all kinds of money, and Shesterkin, listen, he's one of the best. I don't think he's worth 11.5, but he is one of the best. Now they got to figure out that team around him. So good trades there, and we're going to see a lot more to come. Now, a lot of people saying, what about Toronto? When is Toronto going to make a move? Well, I think with some of these moves coming in, it's going to spark Toronto to make something a little sooner than later. I don't think they're going to wait until the deadline to make a move. If Toronto wants Schenn, they got to make a move. The 2 top guys that I'm seeing all over the internet from the insiders, now who knows what's real and what's not real, but Rantanen and Schenn are the 2 big names going back and forth. And we talked about this yesterday. Rantanen apparently had some saying. He reported to say that he would love to play with Matthews. And so that makes it interesting to see, will they actually pull that move? Will they pull that trigger? And then what does that mean for Marner in the offseason? Lots of interesting moments out there. Or do they scrap Rantanen altogether and bring in Schenn? Do they find a way to bring in both of them without mortgaging the future? So going to be interesting. Carolina is trying to re-sign Rantanen, and right now they haven't been able to do so, and that's the big struggles. They were hoping they could come on terms to a number before the trade deadline. They did give up a lot to acquire him, and you want to lock him up. So I got to believe they can get something done. Otherwise, he will be on the move. Now, will that be somewhere else? Will it be a Vegas? Will it be in LA? Will it be another contender back on the West Coast? Possibly. If you're Carolina, you probably don't really want to trade him to an East Coast team because you're going to end up meeting them at some point in the playoffs. So, interesting move. If you're St. Louis, moving Schenn to an East Coast team would be probably A-okay. So, that would be very interesting. St. Louis has a small shot, and this is where things get interesting. They're 1 point out of the wild card, St. Louis. So making that decision to be a seller right now, especially on Braden Shen, when you're 1 point out of a wild card with 20 games to go, that's really tough to say, I'm going to trade my captain. I'm going to trade Braden Shen away. But stranger things, right? They are also looking for the future. And if they have a chance to pick up some prospects now to make themselves a better team, I think you have to look towards doing that. Braden Shen is one of these guys who he's a decent hockey player, right? He's decent. What does he have this year? 37 points, 12 goals, 25 assists on a not very good St. Louis team. 48 penalty minutes. You know, he can play nice on a third line, coming in as a third line for us anyways. He's 6'1", 200 pounds, 33 years of age. It makes an interesting case. Over his last 5 games, he's got 5 points, right? A goal against the Kings, 2 points. Sorry, an assist against the Kings, 2 points versus the Capitals, a point against the Kraken, a point against Colorado. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they do there. Rantanen not staying. I don't think so, Justin. I don't think he is going to stay. They're going to have, if they can't come to terms, it's a lot for him to come there and then walk away. A lot. You certainly don't want to lose him for nothing. I think that's what they're thinking of. They got to make a move. They got to bring him back in. Now, in terms of Toronto, because Toronto is pretty tight. In terms of our draft picks, no first-round draft pick this year in 25. The second-round draft pick we have came from the Florida Panthers. The third-round pick we have came from Colorado. And now that it's going to end up being a Colorado or Edmonton pick because it was conditional. We got no fourth-rounder. In 26, we have no second-rounder, no fourth-rounder. We have all of our 27 picks. So if you're Toronto, to throw around moving your first round in 26 to go 2 years without a first round pick is a little dicey. It makes me nervous. Makes me very, very, very nervous. But when you start getting into your prospects, Easton Cowan, who's absolutely just doing amazing things right now, every team is going to ask for the likes of him. I think that's a last resort. Nikita Grabinkin is drawing some interest. We saw him here earlier in the year. Big hitter, third or fourth line depth player right now. He bangs and crashes. He's got some nice hands as well. Fraser Minton drawing some interest at 20 years old. Fraser Minton is going to be a nice prospect. He would probably be the guy I move before anybody else. So Minton, if I have to trade a prospect, he's the guy I'm offering up. Ben Danford is another one. We've seen it going around in the chat here. Ben Danford, 6'1", 188 pounds. So he'll be over 200 by the time he kind of gets up and continues to develop. That's somebody that's going to be talked about. So those are probably the main prospects. We also have Mikko Kokoninen, 24. Maybe he's in there. Maybe somebody has some interest. From a goaltender standpoint, Dennis Hildeby is going to be the guy you're shopping around. I think Artur, I can never say his name right, but Artur is going to be the guy they're going to bank the future around. So I don't think he's going anywhere. Dennis Hildeby will be the goalie if he's talked about, but he's also tough to move because he's 6'7", 222 pounds. So there's some prospects we got to move, but hey. Robertson is trade bait, but I don't want him to go. Yeah, very yes. Robertson is one of those guys who he'll be talked about. He's shown flashes, but he can bite you, right? We've seen him play well. We've seen him play poor. Which Robertson is going to show up? Pregame Leafs should get Rick. I agree. I'm a big fan. Do you think Domi is on his way out? Charlie, I don't think teams are going to be looking to pick up Domi. I think Domi is going to be part of a package, right? If they're putting something together and they have to send current roster players, Domi is probably one of those on the list. All right, so they're just saying Joseph Woll actually was supposed to get the start over the last couple of games, but they did not start him as he had an illness. So Joseph Woll is just getting over a little bit of an illness. So I'll cut him a little bit of a break for that period. But coming in here for period number 2, he's got to step it up. He's got to play better. The Leafs got to play better. Let's go. Second period starts right now. I don't want Demko to leave. Nux is struggling. I'd take Hildebeest. Demko, you know, Justin Demko is that's interesting because he was supposed to be unbelievable. And he showed he can play goalie. But so many injuries just plagued him. What about moving Murray? I don't think, Phil, any team is taking Murray unless they're doing like a mystery box trade. The Leafs say, we want this player, and in return, we'll give you this mystery box. There's 3 names in here. Who are they? And they draw it out, and that's how they're going to move Murray. Nobody in their right mind is taking Murray. Here's McMahon with a shot. Although I said that about Mrazek in Chicago. Took him. Penn's going to move this around, bringing it in, trying to fight through here was Cody Glass. He got taken down, and Toronto on the board is going to try and work this one up.
In that first period, both on Max Domi minor penalties.
That's ice cold.
Chopped it back in front.
Grab, please.
McMahon was done. Lazat up ahead for Matt Briswick, who sweeps that down to the Leaf zone. And Lazat back on it. The former LA King. And
Penguins trying to keep this one in. Toronto, Domi trying to get it out. Domi sending it to the line. Robertson going to chop this one out and down the ice. And Pebbles.
back in the first place, the Atlantic Division with a win this afternoon. And approaching fast.
Travis, I would not give Minton and a first and Domi for Parenko. Here's Nylander shooting, going 5-hole and a nice save. Darn it, I need that. Nice look there by Nylander. Back to Tavares. He's going to turn and send this one all the way down the ice. Nylander here. He's going to pop, and he lost the puck. Carlson took it away. Going to send this one down. Holmberg can't take it away from Malkin. Malkin comes in, and he loses the puck. Here comes Toronto. Bringing this one up. Tavares, thank you. Nylander, he's in here as well, and this coming around to the side. Shea going to bring this up. Tavares turning to hold it in. Pittsburgh on the second effort getting it out. Toronto sending it right back in. And right now it's give and go, back and forth. Huh? Okay. Bye, have fun. This down in the corner. Pittsburgh coming around behind the net. Going to start to move this one up ice. The Penguins. A little drop back pass. Setting it up, and here's Letang taking a look. Nothing really doing here to start this period. The energy is way lower than it was when Toronto started this game. Kempf going to knock this one down, hopping through center ice. Kempf going to play it over the red line, but Shea going to bring it right back. Here comes Pittsburgh into the Toronto zone. Here's a shot. Wall going to kick that one to the side. Yikes. Kempf going to play this ahead. Here's Connor Dewar going to dump this one in. Reeves chasing it. It rebounded funny out of the corner. Came out in front. David Kempf going to knock this one down. They can't control it. And again, the Penguins going to move it up. They're going to dump this one in. Myers going to the corner. McCabe is there. He's going to get it. Playing this one back to the line. Pittsburgh holding it in. Here's a quick shot looking for the deflection. Wall way out of his net again. He's over-sliding, overplaying these pucks by a lot. Nye's going to shoot this one in. Big Desharnais. I love him. I wish the Oilers would have kept him. I like him a lot. Penguins coming across, long pass. Nye's got a stick on it. But the Penguins, Rick Cal with a shot. Off the blocker there of Joseph Woll. Down in the corner, Nye's can't control. Comes to the line. Penguins working this one around nicely. Toronto can't get it out. One-handed tip by Matthews. Timmins can't help it. And back in the corner, Benoit throwing a body. Matthews going to pull it away, giving it to Benoit, up to Marner. Marner going. He's got 4 with him. Over to Benoit. Benoit cutting through. Everybody dropping it for Nyes. To Marner. To Matthews. Somebody put it in the net. Back to Matthews shooting. He scores! Thank the heavens. It's Austin Matthews. Thank you, Austin Matthews, to take sole possession of second all-time on the goaltending list. Now I just need Nylander to score. Matthews got the goal. We got that one right on our parlay. Now we just need Nylander to score and a Maple Leafs win. Willie, you're up. Step right up. Step right up. Poppy gets it going. By the way, channel members, there's a new Austin Matthews emoji. We got the Austin Matthews face emoji in there. You can drop that one. Austin Matthews. And with the Austin Matthews goal, we said we would drop some channel members. There it is. Dallas found it. New emoji in the house. And with that goal, we're going to give some members. Congratulations, new members. Who's it going to be? As Pittsburgh is coming right back. Wrap around Pittsburgh trying to put it in. Trying to battle this one through. Era gifted a membership. Chris got a membership. Vic, Major, James are winners of the memberships. Congrats. Coming out in front, back to the line. Pittsburgh shooting. So did I, Jonathan. It was close. Here's another shot. Side. Joseph Wall is down, and he's going to hang on to it. And we got some pushing and shoving. It's Domi and Robertson in front mixing it up. McMahon is in there with Beliveau, and he's going to give a shot at McMahon. Wow. Marty, what's going on? Welcome in. Austin Matthews now moves ahead of Daryl Sittler. Most goals in franchise history with 390. Austin Matthews. About time, sir. Now we just need Nylander. If Nylander scores and we get a win, I'll be doing the happy dance. Holy moly, Matthews. By the way, that's his 22nd from Nyes and Marner. Matthews is on pace for about 34 goals this year, which would be his lowest total ever. This one at the side. Tavares going to play this one back. Move it across. Nylander is circling. He's wanting this puck kind of floating through. This is going to be dumped in. No, Scott, it's not. It's really not. Not me cottaging. Mine is a parlay. So I still need Nylander and I still need Toronto to win. So I have it all tied together. This one over the line. You went just straight up? Over to Timmins. Timmins going to bring this one in. Down in the corner, Kempf going to drop this one. If Nylander can get it going, I'll be okay. He has no hair. That's right, Dallas.
And Kempf plays it back to McCabe. That pass picked up at center ice by Hayes. And Kevin Hayes looks in on McCabe. Now centered by Heinen, bouncing puck scooped up by Reeves.
We're going to flip this one out all the way down. There we go. In the corner, Pittsburgh with it. Reeves with a hip. Here's Dewar. Dewar. Little move. Flips it over. Back to the line. Timmins with a shot. Matthews going in the corner. Matthews getting it from Dewar. Dewar, Matthews now going to take a bump. Pittsburgh going to get this one out and down the ice. Riley with it. Yeah, Ricky, it would be nice. It would be nice to get a couple. Here's Nyes with a shot and a nice save. Back in around to Matthews. Off the boards to Ekman-Larsson. Back over to Matthews. Matthews coming across his shot. And that's going to be gloved down. 13 minutes to go. 13 minutes to go as Austin Matthews rips this one and puts it home. We needed that big time. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the show. If I do join the membership ID, only use the Oilers logo. Number one, that's okay. They're all there. All the custom emojis are there to use. And they are available at all membership levels. So regardless of the membership level, you will have access to all the custom emojis. Plus, all membership levels get access to our members-only post-game stream. So immediately following this game, we're going to exit and we're going to turn on our post-game stream where we'll hang out, talk about the game, talk about everything that went on. Endgame, what's up? So make sure you join us, members, after tonight's game. If you're just coming in, hit that thumbs up for us. Get that crack-a-lackin'. And if you haven't already shared us out, help us out. Hit that share button. Share the stream out. And that would be really, really, really good. We would appreciate it. There it is. Rick is bringing them all in. That Matthews one is so funny. We're going to get a couple other Leaf player heads in there as well as the emojis. But the problem is when they're so small, it's kind of hard to tell them apart. But maybe this. Let me ask your question. We'll put it out to our membership community. Members, what do you like better? Do you like the jersey with the player number, or do you like the player head? Let me know what you think of. Would you like to see other players? Right now we got Matthews and Nylander as the two jerseys, and of course the Matthews head. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the heads, the players' faces, or the jersey with the numbers? David, what's going on? Good afternoon. Welcome in. Of course, whichever you like, we will do more of. Marner, 714 points. Wild. Just wild. Great playing, great back and forth. Love to see it. They're coming back from commercial break. Let's get it going. The player heads, if they're as funny as Matthews. All right, one vote for the heads, one vote for the jersey with the numbers. Samoa, Beverly with the jersey. All right. Number is good. Classic head is more gimmicky. All right, so we'll leave the Matthews head in there, and we'll get some other jersey numbers going as well. At the side, this is banked off the boards. Nyes is on his belly. Tried to move that across. He couldn't. Penguin's going to bring this one in. There is a JT one. I just forget what it is. I think it's Redeemed Tavares, actually. Just straight up Tavares. All the way down in the corner. Penguins chasing in after it. Grizzlick going to bring this one forward to the blue line. Putting it across. Grizzlick getting it back. He's going to dump this one in. There it is. There's the JT one. Marner going to play this ahead. Here's Holmberg. Holmberg with speed. He gets tripped up cutting through the middle. And Toronto is going to go to the power play. Penalty coming up on Pittsburgh. Everybody's dropping the Tavares one right away. That's awesome. Duke, what's going on? Welcome in. So Shea is going to go to the box. Holmberg with a burst of speed there. Love it. Really, really great job. Holmberg takes the trip, but kept on going. Oh, excuse me. It wasn't Shea. I saw the 5. I thought it was Shea, but it was 58. It's going to be Letang. So Tanger going to go to the box for tripping. Toronto on the power play. I assume they're going to go with their 5 forwards again. Come on, Willie. Come on, Willie. We need a Nylander goal here. Come on, Willie. It's your time. It's your time. Nyes, Matthews, Marner, Tavares, Nylander. 5 forwards. Scramble draw. Pittsburgh going to win, and they're going to shovel this one all the way down the ice. Morgan voting for the jersey as well. All right, we'll see if we can get a couple of those set. Tomorrow night, by the way, we're going to be right back here live for Monday Night Prime. Marner going to drop this one back to Willie. Willie over the line, going to flip this to Tavares. Tavares cycling, putting it to Marner. Marner playing it up to Tavares. Pass, more of a shot. It was deflected. Nyes coming around to Nylander. Nylander cycling it down. Tavares with it. He's going to kick this to Nylander. Nylander coming in. He passes it to Matthews, who shoots. Great save. Trying to get this one down. Comes to the line for Marner. Marner to Matthews. He puts it across. Here's a backhand, and that one goes high as Tavares coming close. Matthews to Nyes. Shoveling it back to Nylander. Hey, Zelda, welcome in. Marner, give it back to Nylander. He does. Shoot that, Willie. Shoot that. He does, and it's blocked. And Penguins are going to shoot this one all the way down. He waited too long. You got to pull that trigger real quick. Marner going to dump this one in. Toronto going to go change up. First unit not able to capitalize. Shea in the corner. He's going to get spun around there by McMahon. To the line. Marner can't hold it, and this is going to come all the way down the ice. Alvino, how's it go? Do you win on overtime? I have no idea. I have no idea. I think it's regulation, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Cottaging, you're our betting expert here. Do the player anytime goals have to be regulation, or does it count in overtime? Ben, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's a long pass up over the line. Ekman Larson going to bring it in. He's going to cycle it around. Down low in the corner. Penn's going to send it out. 5 seconds to go. Nico, what's going on? Riley back to pick it up. Here comes Riley. Riley on the move. Power play has expired. We're back at even strength, 5-on-5. Here's a shot that's going to get blocked. Matthews going in the corner. Matthews with it. He's curling, shooting it, and again, that's going to be blocked and shoveled aside. Back to the line. Toronto going to keep this one in. Nice job by Bobby Mack to fight off a defender. His shot low, and that's going to be stopped. Matthews with a chance. Over to Marner. Marner, he's looking. Marner, he's got nowhere to go. He's going to bank it off the boards. Misses Matthews. Matthews trying to steal it from behind. Celery, what's going on? Welcome in. It's called anytime, so anytime, overtime, or regular. All right, thank you. I didn't want to assume. I appreciate it, Celery. I'm a newbie when it comes to that. Usually I'm not a betting man. Over the line, here comes Crosby. Crosby passing this one off. Shot deflected right on, and Crosby and Timmins crash hard into the boards. No stick for Crosby. Comes to Kemp. Kemp is going to play this one around. Leafs to hair the best specialty. They got to get the best specialty coach they can. Reeves going in the corner against Desharnais. Overskates it. Reeves falls down. Shoves Desharnais to the ice. This coming around behind. Graves is going to play this across. Toronto holding it in temporarily. Now the Pens going to carry this over. Penguins into the Leaf zone. Walking that blue line. Still with it. Over to Rust. He's going to carry around behind the net. Back to the line. Bouvillier. He's going to shoot. It's blocked. In the slot, another shot. That one goes just wide. Malkin going to pick it up. Evgeny. Here's a shot going short side. It's in front, and they're going to clear it around. Yes, I'd be all for that, Rick. Bring in Dale Hunter for sure. And that's going to be an icing call with 8:07 left to go. You know what, Rick? I know we've talked about it. You've been a good friend to the channel.
100 power play goal. He's sitting on 99 career PPGs, and he had a good look at.
There we go, Rick.
As he was teed up on a one-time.
Long overdue, my friend.
Good read by Blomqvist to get over and take it away.
Can be an honorary mod with us. Gets down around at the side. Knocked down, coming around to the line. Picked up here by Dewar, trying to get it out. Can't. Swedish Rob, what's going on? You feel overtime. Oh boy. This coming back through to the line. Here's a long shot looking for the deflection in front. Trying to pick this one up. Dewar digging in here, trying to fish this one through. This coming around down at the side. Stepping up, here's a long shot. That one gets blocked. Big battle going on. Comes to the line. Waiting, Pittsburgh. Here's a long shot. Knocked down in front. Pens dominating right now. They've been in the Leafs zone for over a minute. Cycling back through. And Wall going to set it up here. Toronto looking to move it. They need to get this one out. Have to get it going on. Rick, I can't remember if you're on Insta or not, but if you want to join our mod chat, let me know, and I'd be happy to invite you. It's an honorary mod here on the channel. Our very own Captain Canada. Going to play this one across. Here comes Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh on the move. Bringing this one down over the line. Pens at it again. Toronto going to steal. Comes to Nylander. Nylander, the side. He can't get this one out. He's fighting for it. And it's going to come free. Nylander still fighting for it. Able to push it out of the zone, but this coming right back in. Here comes Penguins again. Down low. Side of the net. 6 goals. First period was wild. This one is continuing the battle. Moving right along. Penguins doing an excellent, excellent job. Over the line, Nylander going to dump this one in. Going to go switch it up. Carlson back. He's going to get it going. Carlson dishing it off. Going to dump this one in. Coming around the side. Robertson going to steal. He tries to clear, and he cannot. Penguins holding that one in. Danton Heinen doing a nice job. Penn's side of the net again in the slot with a shot. That one goes wide. Benoit going to bank this one off the boards. This coming to the point. Here's a long shot. That one goes just wide. Holy smokes. Finally, the Leafs getting this one out. Robertson going to chop it all the way down the ice. Big battle going on in the Pittsburgh end. Bodies flying everywhere. Penguins trying to get it along. Myers holding it up at the blue line. Getting some help by McMahon, but the Penguins come away with it. They're going to flip this one all the way down. Robertson back with it. Robbie, he's going to turn, looking, and he's going to dish it off to McCabe. McCabe to Myers. Myers, little flip pass to Nyes. Nyes trying to bring it over the line. Trying to get this one going. Rick, you look good in blue, my friend. Trying to get this going. That's right, Varius. Varius dropping our Twitch emojis in there. There you go. A stick goes flying. Somebody's stick broke and went flying through the air. Pittsburgh going to intercept. They're going to carry this one up 3-on-3. Russ trying to come across. Driving towards the net. Where is it? Where's the puck? Bounced around far side. Leafs going to play this one out. Nyes battling. Pittsburgh stealing. Penguins going to move it ahead. Up over the line. Here's Crosby deking in. Scores! What a goal. What a feed. And Brian Rust is going to get the goal. Oh my goodness. A great feed and a nice goal. The Penguins take a 4-3 lead. Holy cow. Somebody tell this team they got to wake up and get going. Ekman Larson is screaming at the official as he was taken down right in front of him. And you know what? As the Leafs are distracted, the Penguins bring this one in. Crosby, a nice little feed to Rust, and Rust says, excuse me, pardon me, I'm coming through, out of the way. Rust goes backhand right around Joseph Woll. Woll was stuck at the snack bar and didn't realize he was driving in, and the Penguins taking a 4-3 lead.
So 1,050 assists for Crosby.
Tough break here. Johnny, what's going on? Welcome. Leafs failed. That they did. Ross picking up his 21st from Crosby and Carlson. Crosby picking up a couple of points here again tonight. Yeah, it should have been. Really should have been. That was a terrible call. Nylander bringing this one in, but you can't stop playing because you're whining to the ref. You got to keep going. This being dumped in. Domi going in the corner here after it. Trying to take it away. Domi getting shoved on. Oh! Somebody just got absolutely obliterated as the camera panned away. I didn't see who that was. McMahon driving towards the net. Somebody just got crushed on a beautiful hit by the Maple Leaf player. The cameraman shouldn't have panned away so quickly. 3:08 to go here in this period, and the Penguins again with a 4-3 lead. Robertson is breaking. Puck is coming. Nick Robertson settling it down, shooting. And that one goes to the side. Shea lost his stick. Pushes Robertson away. Nice rush there by Nicky. This coming back. Toronto D turning. All right, Leo, welcome back. Need to be cheered up. Leo, I don't know if this is the right place to be if you need some cheering up right now. Leafs are struggling. Benoit carrying it around. Tries to feed it to the line. Joseph Woll, we need your help. There. Oh, we found the officials. They're snacking on the Dippin' Dots. I think they were waiting with Joseph Woll in line. Going to dump it in. Wall's going to come out to stop this one. Not one of Wall's better games here tonight. Thoughts on Nelson going to the Devils? Might be a conditional prospect. Custo Hockey. I'm a fan of Nelson. That might be a little much. A pick and a prospect. I do like Nelson, though. He's starting to get up there. He's a decent hockey player. Devils could certainly use him. I could see him fitting into that lineup very, very nicely. So, yeah, if they can make it happen, and I guess it depends on what that conditional pick is. But it might be a pick and a prospect might be a lot for Nelson. But if that's the going rate, I mean, you gotta pay the price, right? You gotta pay the piper. Here's Nyes coming in, sending it around behind the net. And that's why with only a couple of trades, it's hard to really tell what that market value is right now. Right, Jonathan? Exactly. This in the corner. Wall needs more cold medicine. He needs something going on. Marner going to chip this one in. Marner racing. He's going to slow up, spinning around. Nice little pass to Matthews. Took it in his skate. Couldn't get it to his stick. Down in the corner, Matthews driving, trying to play it in front. That's deflected and is going to come out. 1:30 to go. 1:30 to go. Wall is spreading it. That's right. I hope Wall is wearing a mask under his mask. Matthews coming around, trying to play it along. Marner feeding it out to nowhere. Ekman Larson going to grab it, sending it down to Marner. Marner to Matthews. They're both fighting over it. In the corner, big battle going on here. Nyes can't get it, and Penguins come away with this puck. Penn's going to send this one all the way down the ice. Here comes McCabe. McCabe going to turn, send this all the way up. It's a breakaway. Toronto shooting, scores! John Tavares! There we go. JT. Putting it in, yes. I should have picked JT. I was so close. But I'm like, no, it's going to be Nylander's day. JT breaking away, splitting the defense. McCabe with a heads-up pass. John Tavares at the blue line. Going to break this one in. Makes a great play. Great hands for John Tavares. Wow. What a goal with a minute left. 1 minute left. We're all tied up. John Tavares, 20-30 on the year. From McCabe. 8 goals. 8 goals. Should have taken the over. Wow. Back in the side, it's going to be scooped out, and this is going to be cleared. I'm going to take a bite. I'm going to dump this one in. 10 seconds to go. There you go. You stepped away, Lala. It's been a crazy game. That's going to be icing against Toronto. What an absolute crazy game right now. This is nuts. Both teams have woken up and they're playing hard. If you're just coming in, welcome. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Set your notifications. We're going to be here tomorrow night, Monday Night Prime. If you don't have Prime, we'll have all the coverage for you. Toronto going to steal. Matthew Nyes, he's going to run out of time. He shoots, he scores! But was there time left on the clock? Nyes scored on a breakaway. A shot, he put it in, but was there enough time on the clock? We're going to have to look at this one. What a shot by Matthew Nyes. Are you kidding me? Let's see. Right off the draw, there was like 2 seconds. He steals this in. He's about the top of the face-off circle out from the net, that distance, but right in the middle. And a beautiful shot. Great wherewithal, great hockey IQ to know that pass was coming. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh my God! It doesn't get any closer than that. 0.1 second in. 0.1 second. He scores. This goal counts. It doesn't get any closer than that. Holy nice. Wow. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. We'll have to add that to the list at the start of the third. Are you kidding me? When there's that much time, when there's 2 seconds left on the clock, and you think nothing's doing and you get lazy with the play, what a steal. And Matthew Nyes, great using his speed, He sees there's like no time left on the clock, just gets in there and fires it. Wow. Books, what's going on? 0.01. Toronto going to take the lead 5-4. So far, Nyes has scored. Tavares has scored. Matthews has scored. Timmins has scored. Domi has scored. I need William Nylander to score. Come on, Willie. Bring it home for me. I should have taken Tavares. I should have. All right, let's break this one down. 27 shots. Pittsburgh still ahead there. 24 for the Maple Leafs. In that period, it was 11-10 in terms of the shots. 19-19, the faceoffs are dead even, 50%. We'll see if that gets updated. Penguins 1 for 2 on the power play. Toronto is 0 for 1. Wow. 13 giveaways for Pittsburgh, 11 for Toronto. Giveaways all over the place. It is wild. 6 takeaways, Pittsburgh, 1 for Toronto. 14 block shots for the Leafs, 12 for the Penguins. Wayne, what's going on? Richard, that's right. It was absolutely unbelievable. I cannot believe what we just witnessed. This was insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, what a crazy shot. What a crazy shot. I love it. What we'll do is we're going to see if we can get that up as a short following today's game, because that was remarkable. Very, very, very cool. I think the story of this game right now, besides ridiculous offense, is it's kind of the poor play of both goaltenders. And I hate to be that guy, right? Especially the father of a young goaltender. I hate to be that guy to point out the goaltender issues. But Joseph Woll is overplaying the puck. He's sliding way, way outside of his crease and then having a hard time recovering. He's losing track of the puck. He's just not here today. Now, I know he had some illness, but whatever is going on, and we hate to put the blame on Joseph Woll, he has not been good tonight. You know, one of those goals, Ekman Larsson got caught screaming at the referee, a little bit of a distraction. Not good. We know there was a play in front of the net with McCabe where the shot came through and he didn't even move. And another one, I think Riley was right in his grill, screening him. But it has not been a good defensive game for the Maple Leafs in terms of their goaltending play right in front of the net. In terms of Bloomquist hasn't been great either. Now, the Leaf shooters are making some great shots, some real nice shots. So there's nothing you can do about that. You just have to kind of face the music with those great shots. But he's getting caught out of position a little bit, not as bad as some of the others. Let's see if we have this Nyes goal here. Can I? I can't actually control it. All right, this is how. Hang on. Here's John Tavares. Let's listen in.
Yeah, just some mistakes on both sides. I think lots of our game we've been able to carry play, generate some good things, but for whatever reason there's been some open looks, and obviously we've put ourselves in the lead here, which is where you want to be heading into the third. So on us to tighten it up and be really strong defensively and continue to push to increase our lead.
One of the open looks on your goal, how did you see it?
I could tell when he was looking at me that he was coming up quick, that I might have a step, and was able to get myself in alone. So great pass, and just wanted to get a quick release off, and happy I hit the target.
What are you thinking when this is happening?
Well, we were trying to yell about the time, and he timed it perfectly. Obviously, put it in with 0.1 to go is a big goal for us.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
There it is, John Tavares. That's right. It is a big goal. And let's take a look. Let's break this goal down. If you didn't see it, here we go. Face off in the Maple Leaf zone. And what happened is Pittsburgh wins it back. They put it across, and Nyes right here jumps on it. Matthew Nyes absolutely sees it coming across. He's going to steal this one. He's going to carry it all the way down the ice. And right here, a beautiful shot from just inside the line. I mean, what a wicked, look at the torque. Look at the bend of that stick, right? A great shot, but a heads-up play off the draw to be able to pick up this pass coming through. That is just wild. And if we move, let's just forward over here. 0.1 second. You can see 0.1 seconds left. It's in the net. Can I restart this? How do I restart it? There we go. Right there. You see 0.1. Here's the puck here. Just crosses. You can see here it is in the back of the net. 0.1 second on the clock. That is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. That's something you do not see every day, and it's all because of a great pass with Jake McCabe. McCabe made a tremendous pass across, and they were able to put that one in. So an absolute beauty, and that's what we love to see. Let's see. Do we have any other? Was there any? I'm trying to see if I can pick up that hit, but I don't think. No, nobody has it. Oh, that's too bad, because that was a great hit that we saw earlier on. But yeah, that's it, right? That's all she wrote. An unbelievable goal right there at the end of the period. And that's what Toronto needs, right? Gives them the lead in this hockey game. Let's see here. Lewis, what's up? High scoring game. Yes, super high scoring. Frank, what's going on? Could I have been a design play to sync up 5 seconds on the clock? Yeah, Frank, you got to think this is a design play. And as a winger, right, your job when you're lining up, your job is to get out to the point. When you're on the outside like that, your job is to get out to the point. Because even when they win it back, if they were to win it to the defenseman on the boards, which they did here, they're going to pass it across up the middle for a shot up. You know what? Should we bring out the whiteboard here? I don't have my markers. Darn it. I don't have my markers. Let's see. Well, boo, someone stole my markers. But essentially, if let's say this is the face-off line, right? If this is the circle, if you're lined up on the inside and this is the winger, your job is to rush straight to the point. Let's say this is the net and the face-off is here. Your job is to rush out, right? You're going to have a defense here, a forward here, and a forward here. If the role is reversed and you're the if you're the team in the offensive zone, if you're going to win it back on this side, the play is to kick it across so you get a shot right up towards the net. So this forward has to break for the blue line. And so what happened is Nyes got the jump. This defender that picked it up, it was a bad kind of blind pass across, a lazy pass across. Didn't pick up Nyes rushing. He picks up that puck and runs out. So it's a design play in the sense, but that's what you have to do. That is the play. Now, where it becomes very heads up by Nyes is when this is dropped. He knows there's only a couple of seconds, right? So he has the wherewithal to realize it's taken me a second and a half to skate down the ice. If I don't shoot now, I'm not getting a chance. And it was an absolutely beautiful shot. I was thinking it wasn't time wasn't an issue for him going close up to the goalie. Goalie would have probably stopped it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he would have had the time because you saw by the time the puck crossed the line, that was it, right? 0.1 second. So he had to shoot. If he would have went for a deke, the buzzer would have gone. Excuse me. Do you like Pittsburgh win the faceoff on purpose? It's going back to left defenseman. Yeah, I mean, what Pittsburgh was trying to do, their thought process is they're saying, let's put this into the middle and let's get a shot, right? Pittsburgh is going for the goal. They're saying, win this back, put it in the middle of the ice and shoot. It was just they didn't see Nyes jumping, breaking the way he did with speed, right? Real speed. Hey, Todd, what's going on? What was the time span for the last 2 goals in the second period? All right, last two goals in the second period was about 55 seconds. So Tavares scored at 19:04 and Nyes scored at 19:59. So about 54 or 55 seconds, which is crazy fast. But all the goals have been pretty close. When we look, Pittsburgh scored 3 goals in the first period within 3.5 minutes. So all the goals have been quick. Toronto scored 2 within 2:20. So the goals have been coming, and they've been coming in bunches for sure. He's great heads up play. Yeah, absolutely, Justin. You know that's the play, right? You have to, as a winger, your job is to get out there and get out there fast. And he certainly did. Nye certainly did that. And this is, obviously as Leaf fans and as Toronto fans, we talk about Matthew Nyes a lot. And what Matthew Nyes has shown this year is such unbelievable potential. 6'3", 220 pounds. He's got a decent shot. He moves the puck well. Obviously, he's having the best year. He's got 22 goals, 38 points, only 16 assists. Last year, in what was his rookie season, in 80 games, he had 15 goals and 20 assists for 35 points. He played about an average 13 minutes a game. This year, he's averaging about 18 minutes a game, and he's got 22 goals. So let's assume he's going to finish with 25, maybe more. We got, what Leafs have about 20 games left. 27 games left. So in 27 games, surely he can get about 5 or 6 goals. So, he could have 25, a shot at 30. That would be an outstanding season for him. Banking, what's going on? Now, don't forget, he was a great college player, great university player. Went to the Frozen Four a couple of times. He's been playing really, really good hockey. Now, he is going to have to come up with a contract because this is, I believe, his last year as a rookie contract, making $925. He is a restricted free agent, so no rush, but I assume he's going to end up getting kind of $3 to $5 million is what I anticipate Nyes will get. Yeah, very, very high scoring. Banking, hope you're doing well. Question, unrelated to this game, Winnipeg is so good, but the building still seems empty. I think the solution is moving them to the same division as the other Western Canadian teams, help get more games versus them. Yeah, it's an interesting question because they have, hey, Mega, all right, see you later. They have had some attendance issues, right? And over the past, it has been a big problem for them. They've tried to do different kind of drives to sell tickets. I don't know what the issue is in Winnipeg. It's not like they're San Jose or Chicago where they're really stinking out the joint. They are playing phenomenal hockey. Winnipeg are they the best team? 88 points. Have they bested Washington? 84. Yeah. So Winnipeg is the top team in the National Hockey League. They are 4 points ahead of Washington. Why can't Winnipeg draw? I don't think it's the teams they're playing. So moving divisions, I don't think makes a difference to them. I mean, you're winning. Why aren't people going? Now they're on a little bit of a losing streak. Talking about all the winning. They're on a little bit of a losing streak right now. But it makes it real interesting. Like what draws better on a Tuesday versus St. Louis or Vancouver? Absolutely. It certainly does. But in this day and age, I mean, you're playing these teams a couple of times anyways. It's not like back in the day when you played your divisional rival teams 7 times, which I loved. But Winnipeg definitely has a conundrum they got to solve. And this was the issue with Winnipeg initially, right? Why they moved out of Winnipeg is because they drew on the big games, but they just weren't selling well. Now, the issue is Winnipeg is in that division they're in. I live 4 hours between Winnipeg and Thunder Bay. It's all anyone talks about. Why don't want to watch who they play regularly? Really, Zelda? So you think a lot of the conversation is about who they play and when they play? It's interesting because, most are Toronto, Montreal fans. Yeah, and I guess, maybe. Heard NHL is trying to help Winnipeg out. Told them next season if they want to try every Saturday game versus non-Canadian teams, they can have 1 or 2 p.m. local time. I don't know if the earlier games make the difference. But it's weird because I tell you, most cities, if you have the best team in the league and you're not drawing, there's a problem. And I'm sorry, Winnipeg fans, but if you're saying, hey, I'm not going to buy a ticket to go watch the best team in the National Hockey League because they're playing St. Louis tonight, I think that's more of a people problem than a team problem. I mean, it's a bad look. When you have the best team in the league, you go and support. Now, and I hate to compare it to Toronto, but that's all I can compare it to because that's what I know. In Toronto, they're sold out for every game, right? You have some people that say, you know what? I really want to see Florida. I really want to see Boston. I'm going to go buy those tickets. But you also have the San Jose's, the St. Louis, those games that are against very poor teams. But the fans still buy the tickets to go see them because they're thinking it's going to be a guaranteed win. New Jersey and New York struggle to draw even when doing well, so the league does afternoon games. It gets a lot of fans in for them. Interesting. And I live in New Jersey area and work with the NHL as a contract. Oh, awesome. Well, I appreciate your feedback because obviously in that case you'll know certainly more than I do. That's really interesting that they're seeing a better draw with those afternoon games. And I'd be curious, because again, I'm used to living in a diehard hockey market. Why don't the evening games draw when they're doing well? Is it just that the fans of those teams would rather stay at home and watch some of the other games? Is it, I don't understand the fan point of view where they don't want to go to an evening game, but they'll go to an afternoon game. I just don't understand that. Fred, what's going on? Welcome in. Washington already selling tickets for next season. Yeah, oh, for sure, banking. It will be Ovi's last season. I'm almost certain of it. Rob, what's going on? I'm doing great, thank you. JDA, welcome in. Hope you're doing all right, my friend. JDA, you're heading home today. It's absolutely freezing here today, but it's going to be a nice week. It is going to be a nice week. And then we fly out later in the week. So JDA, we're going to miss each other. Well, we're going to overlap, kind of. All right, we're getting set for period in number 3. Let's see. I need Nylander to score a goal to win it all. I need to win my parlay. All it needs is a Nylander goal. Will we get that one? Let's get set for period number 3. Oh, we need some hard work. We need some good passing. This game is so unpredictable right now. What do you guys think? Put your predictions in the chat. Is Toronto going to hold on? Is Pittsburgh going to come back and win? What is your game finals? I'd also argue that Winnipeg doesn't have a franchise player. I know their goalie is the best in the league, but they don't have a draw. That's a great point, Zelda. I mean, they do have some really, really solid players, but they don't have that one standout. I get it. Kyle Connor, is a spectacular player. Right off the draw. Oh my God, Pittsburgh scores right off the draw. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Surf Bomb, what's going on? Welcome in. We just dropped the flipping puck. We weren't ready. Do it again. Takeover, mulligan, whatever it is. How did this go in? 10 seconds in, and Ricard Raquel is going to score. Just fights this one through, a backhand over the shoulder of Wall. Bad little play, weak play there by Matthews. Very weak defensive play by Matthews. Oh my goodness. I wasn't even ready. We were still talking.
Guy who loves to score against the Leafs. So going back to the second period, there have been 3 goals scored in the last minute of play. Tavares scored with 51 seconds to go in the period. Nyes with
Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going to get this going on. Cold day at the shore. Go Devils. I don't know. 5-5. We're all tied up. Here's a big crash in front of Wall. I told you this is unpredictable. Matthews with a weak defensive play. They were able to put it in. Big fail there, Alexander. Big fail. Carlson bringing this one back. I can't believe that just happened. Out of nowhere. They're going to steal, bringing this one in. McMahon over Domi to Robertson. Oh, and what a glorious save. Robertson, stellar. There it is. Beverly's getting the mojo going for Nylander. We need that. Over to Benoit. He comes in. He shoots. And a glove save. Holy smokes. So Raquel with his 28th from Letang and Shea. This is wild. I'm like, I don't understand. Right off the draw, and it was just a weak play. Matthews defensively lets Raquel get by him, takes the puck, can't stick check him, and Wall misplays it. One error after another, we're tied. Off the draw, here's Timmins. He's going to shoot, and that one's going to go off the blocker. Down in the corner, trying to bring this one through. Beverly says, we want the wave. Let's get that wave. Welcome back, Morgan. 3, 2, 1. Hey, put those wave hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Hey, let's get it going. Come on, Leafs. Wake up. Dumping this one in. 5-5. Give me a Willie goal. This coming around. Penguins on the move. Dumping this one down. Jim, welcome in. At the side, trying to play this one through. If you're just joining us and you're brand new to our channel, come into the chat, say hello, let us know who you're rooting for. Here's Ekman Larson. He's going to bring this one down. Bringing it around, side of the net. Reeves trying to come in here on the forecheck. This coming back through. And while you're here, hit that subscribe button for us. We'd really appreciate it. Off the boards, this coming out. Kempf, he can't bring it. Back over to Carlson. Carlson looking, we'll be live tomorrow night for Monday Night Prime, Leafs and Sharks. And channel members will be live immediately following the game for our members-only post-game stream. This is going to be dumped in. Wall, he's going to stop it, play it aside. Toronto trying to move this one out, can't do it. Matthews in there, he's digging, going to come to Nyes. Nyes gets tripped up. Matthews had to step over him. And the Leafs going to dump this one in the Penguin zone. 3 minutes gone here in the first. Penn sending it all the way down. It's an icing call. Wow. This is just absolutely bonkers right now. Bonkers. Not Devils or hockey. We're in the process in North Jersey, welcoming some Canadian style to the U.S. Most rest stops for these generic with Tim Hortons. There you go. Getting the Timmies in there. I wonder if it's the same. I wonder if it tastes the same. This being ripped around. There you go. Timmy's taking over. Back up the line. Penguins flipping it in. Excuse me. Connor Timmins going to rip it around the boards. McCabe back over to Timmins. Timmins is up. Second line coming on for Toronto. In the corner, Tavares and Nylander kind of bumped into each other. The Penguins spreading this one down the ice. Tavares in there, nice hit. Digging, Tavares working, McCabe there, Nylander there as well. Glass is also waiting for it. Big battle right in front of the Coca-Cola sign. And it comes over to Riley. Riley bringing this one around. Joseph, how's it going? I see we have a goaltender optional game today. That's right. Goaltenders are optional. Practice was mandatory, but the game is optional. Second line is heading off. Come on, Willie. I really need a Nylander goal. Need that Willie goal. Unbelievable. Pittsburgh Penguins. Who knew they could score so much? BC, what's going on? Domi in, third line on here for the Maple Leafs. Domi's got a goal today and a couple penalties. Penn's going to win this draw behind their own net. Long pass up. That's going to come all the way down. Riley going to go back and pick this one up. How deep do you think the Leafs are going in the postseason? BC, I hope they're going far. But sometimes with games like this, nice head fake by Robertson, and his shot's going to get blocked. some games like this and like the other night has me scratching their head if they're even playoff ready. Here's Robertson. That shot gets blocked. This coming around. Here's another shot, and that one's going to go wide. Benoit keeping this one in. Robertson turning, putting it to the front of the net, and they can't get anything happen. Can't make anything happen. Timmins, he's going to get filled in along the boards. And Pittsburgh going to come away with the puck. Here come the Pens. Long pass up to Malkin. Malkin on the move. Into the zone. Fourth line coming on here for Toronto. It is banking like a huge seesaw. Makes no sense. Grzelcyk going to dump this one in. Coming around, that's going to go out of the shooting range down in the corner. Kempf is going to misplay this one, and it's back in the corner for McCabe. 4 shots for Toronto, 2 for Pittsburgh here in this third. Benoit backing it up. He's going to rip this one around to the line, and Matthews going to chip it down. Reeves coming in racing, and Reeves going to throw his body. I don't even know why the fourth line is getting some ice time here. I would just roll 3 lines. Pittsburgh going to work this one up ice. Turning around, nice pass up to Nyes. Nyes to Matthews. Matthews is going 3-on-2. Pass coming in, misses Marner. Nyes down low. He's trying to put this one across. Pittsburgh around behind the net in front. Now they're going to work it up. That pass is intercepted. Nyes dropping it. Going to Marner. Marner. He's looking to the point. Here's a blast. And a nice save there. 83 miles an hour for Riley. Tried to feed it back to Marner. He lets it come out, and it's going to hop into the Penguins bench. So they're going to go to commercial break. We're going to get a face-off inside as Marner and Crosby exchange pleasantries. Holy smokes. Can't wait to jump on Vladdy props. Vladdy going to cook this season. Yeah, you know, I'm excited to see what Vladdy's going to do. It really sucks that the Jays didn't sign him. Maybe, I mean, there's still an outside chance. I know he said he wasn't going to negotiate, but they can still offer him a deal at any time, right? It's not like they can't re-sign him. It's just he said he wants a deal done before the season started. But I mean, he could end up with a $500 million, $400 and some odd million contract if he hits free agency. Jay's just got to pay him. Just pay the man. I really, truly thought Vladdy deal was going to get done. I really did. But welcome in, everybody. If you're brand new, if you're just popping in, welcome to the show. We're having a lot of fun. They are at commercial break right now. At commercial break, and boy, oh boy, with just under 14 minutes to go, this is making me nervous. I thought, like I said, I thought this was going to be a 5-2 type of game. Well, I had the 5 right, but my goodness, it looks like we're going to be getting a 6 or 7 spot put up here. Can you imagine if this goes to overtime at 5-5 or 6-6? I mean, that would be absolutely ridiculous. We need to see. Matthews got his goal. We need Nylander's score. Willie is the guy I'm betting on right now. Need him to come through for me. And then we need to get this one done. Matthew Nyes has been outstanding tonight. Tavares has been very good tonight. Just absolutely outstanding. But Matthew Nyes, I mean, he's the star of the show right now with that goal at 0.1 second left on the clock, the end of the period. That was wild. All right, let's go. Under 14 to go. 13:47. Here comes Pittsburgh on the move. Going to drop this one down. Here's a long shot. Wall is going to kick this one to the corner. Wall has not been very good tonight. Not been Wall-like. This would have been a boring game if Toronto won 5-2. They definitely want the dramatics. Back is Carlson. He's going to play this one around. Zoran, what's going on? Welcome in. Back around to Holmberg again. Holmberg has it. He's going to flip it for Tavares. Into the zone. Long pass for Nylander. Too far for him. Slashes it behind the net. Tavares carrying it around. Now he passes it. That's going to be missed. Holmberg trying to get it. Tavares with it. Nylander is in front of the net. Good positioning. They got to find him the puck. Nylander going to come free. He picks this one up. Sends it back to the point. Timmins going to put it off the boards around for Holmberg. Holmberg behind the net. He's going to leave it here for Willie. Willie, he gets tied up. Willie's not getting in any good positions to score right now. Trade Wall. I don't think that's going to happen. Timmins is backing it up. He's going to take a look. Yeah, Justin, this would have been a fun game to be at. So many goals. 59 shot attempts for Pittsburgh, 53 shot attempts for Toronto. Here's Benoit out to Domi as the third line, making their way in. Long pass up for McMahon. That's deflected into the corner. Bobby Mack going in against Shea. He's battling for it. Domi coming in there, trying to peel this one away. Can't do it. Gator, what's up, my friend? Welcome in. Playing this one across. Pittsburgh on the move. Pens dumping it in. Wall, he's coming out. He's going to stop this one. Fake the pass. Look out. Wall with a dangerous play, but he gets it to McMahon. McMahon trying to spring Robertson as he was breaking. That didn't connect. They're going to back this one up. Pittsburgh turning around and a little dump in. Now here comes the chase. McCabe there first. He's going to play it up to McMahon. He stabs this one down the ice, but that's going to be an icing call. Wall needs the extra cold medicine. Wall needs the Buckleys. Get the Buckleys going. Holy smokes. I mean, this game is off the chart right now. Both these teams struggling to get going, but they're being a little conservative. They're being a little cautious because the way this is going, you never know. You never know. Forgot to mention this one time, Winnipeg and schedules. The weekday night crowds haven't really done well in smaller markets since COVID. It's a big concern now. Oh, interesting. Busy. The NBA is slow. The NBA is suffering. NBA has been real bad. Especially here in Toronto. We were at the Raptor game a couple of nights ago, and there was a lot of empty seats. No weekday games. Wow. I can't imagine with their schedule to do all weekend games. That would be crazy. Here's a shot right on. They'd have to extend. They'd either have to shorten their season. They'd have to play every Saturday and Sunday. Hey, Brian, what's going on? And they'd have to shorten their schedule. You couldn't play a full NBA schedule in the current calendar months just playing weekend games. That would be crazy.
I suppose, but that's not the prudent play.
Sam, what's going on? Welcome in. 16 straight playoff appearances from 2007 to 22 for Pittsburgh. They're struggling since the last couple of years. Back to the line, Carlson trying to make a move. Pens hit the post a moment ago. Back to the line, another shot. Wall is down. He's going to cover this one up as Timmins is going to drive his man into the post. And it's Crosby who's going to knock the net off. Wow. Wow, his name is Darko. Nice. Mario, hello to your brother. Rob, what's up? Come on, Toronto. That's right. Got to get it going. NHL should be 62 games instead of 82. Then we can start. I like the 82 games. I'm not going to lie. I really do. And I like when the playoffs go into June. Nothing beats going to a playoff game in shorts. Off the draw coming around. Next year would be Monday, 3 games. Tuesday, 1 game. Wednesday, 3 games. Thursday, 2 games. Friday, Saturday. Wow, interesting. Very interesting. Coming around, Marner in. Marner throwing a little bit of a hit. Matthews coming in and actually hit Marner instead of his man. Penguins going to come away with the puck. On the move, up the ice. Cross to Crosby. Crosby stopped at the blue line. Nice job by McCabe, but he got it to Rust. Rust loses it in the corner. McCabe get to Matthews. Little touch pass to Ekman-Larsson. He's going to bring it to the red line and dump it in. These guys are all peeling off to the bench. Going to make some player exchanges. Here comes Carlson. He's going to move it up. Let's flood this chat. Let's get the Go Leafs Go going. Let's help them with the energy. Let's go for a couple minutes. Go Leafs Go. Let's see it coming through. Tavares with this puck. He's going to play it back. Nylander waiting at the blue line. They're going to dump it in. And Holmberg coming in here after it. Tavares in the corner. Willie floating towards the front of the net. Back to Riley at the point. His shot going to go wide. Nylander picking it up behind. He's getting forced down. And that's going to roll on net, and we're going to get a stop. Someone offered me an NHL ticket. I go even the team lost. Absolutely, John. Absolutely. I feel the same way. They're going to commercial break. Commercial break. Toronto's got to find the energy. Less than 10 minutes to go. Less than 10 minutes to go. I personally need Big Willie Styles to come through for me. We need to see Willie get it done, but at this point, I don't care. I would take any Maple Leaf to score. We saw a lot of the big guys getting involved. Matthews from Nyes and Marner, Tavares, Nyes. Top line is getting it done. Third line, Domi getting involved. He's got a goal. So no complaints there at all. Let's get somebody to put the puck in the net. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. But I'm nervous now. Tomorrow night, 7:30 is the time. A game will probably start 7:40 or so. Monday night prime, the Leafs with the Sharks. And if I don't want to say a guaranteed win because I thought today was a guarantee. There's no guarantees in sports, but tomorrow night, the Leafs, the Sharks, Steelers should get the start in net. That's going to be a fun one. Prime night here on the channel. But my goodness. Battle in the Atlantic getting even closer. Toronto a point behind Florida with Florida's big win. Lizard, what's going on? Leafs in talk with Canes. Yeah, they're in talk. They're talking with Carolina. They're talking with St. Louis. So much going on right now. Less than a week. We got 5 days till trade deadline day. Don't forget, after tonight's stream, channel members, we have our member-only live stream, our member-only post-game live stream. So once we wrap up here, make sure to join our members-only stream. That's coming up immediately following this game. Head of the Pens keep coming back. Rich, I wish I knew. I don't get it. Jay, what's going on? What a score. It's crazy right now. It's absolutely crazy. Crazy hockey. Steve, what's going on? Welcome in. Here we go. Face off in the Penguin zone. Off the draw. Going to be kicked back. But Big Malkin is going to take this puck. He's going to play this over to the far side. Dumped in. Malkin coming up trying to grab this one. Also coming up on this channel this week, Upper Deck Series 2 box break. Assuming the cards show up on time. Leafs going to flip this one to the line. Pittsburgh can't hold it in. Trying to dig it was McMahon's going to come all the way down the ice. Penguins in their own zone, going to grab it. Starting to shake this one around. 32 shots for the Penguins. Unbelievable. Penguins now on the move, going to run this up. Zoran is definitely possible. Benoit holding up his man. Here comes the second line. I can feel it. Tavares to Timmins. Going to work this. Here's Nylander, going to create some space. Willie is winding up. Nice move. Nylander going to play it ahead. He wants it back. Nylander chipping it to Tavares. Give it back to Willie. Let Willie go. Tavares going to cycle it to Nylander, but he's got nowhere to go. To Benoit, and Benoit boots it. And this is going to come all the way down the ice. Wall is waiting for it to come to that trapezoid. It didn't quite get there, so they had to play it. Is that a Go Leafs Go chant I hear? Go Leafs Go chant here in Pittsburgh. Gonna dump it in. Nylander coming around the boards. Trying to intercept. Toronto holds the line. McCabe down low to Nylander. Puck is bouncing around. Free Willie exactly, Steve. Let him go. Holmberg digging at it. Nylander tied up along the boards. Grzelcyk is up on him. Carlson pushing on Holmberg. Willie trying to dig this one free. Nylander turning to get his knee in there. He's trying to take down Grzelcyk, kind of MMA style. Nylander with some nifty moves. Carlson takes down Holmberg. McCabe pitching up. Comes to the line. They're going to hold this one in. Shot right on. And it's a glove save by the Penguins tender. Not many Leaf jerseys in the crowd. No, but they are being loud. We had that Go Leafs Go chant coming through. Like to hear it. Daryl, what's going on? Welcome in. I appreciate it, Daryl. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're having a good weekend. This would make my weekend. I mean, we saw a great game. Florida Panthers the other day against the Oilers was awesome, especially if you're a Panthers fan. Caps fan here. Willie is Tom Wilson. I don't think he's got the same grit as Tom Wilson, but he certainly showed it there in the corner. Off the draw, Penn's going to send this down the ice. And that's going to be an icing call. The whistle never came, and McCabe kind of put his hands up going, hey, you going to blow the whistle? Again, Leaf defenders, you got to play till the whistle is blown. Don't stop. That's how you get into trouble. No, definitely not a goaltender's battle here today. Matthews going to take the draw. Top line out here for the Leafs. Penn's going to win it to the corner. They're starting to win a lot of faceoffs. Back in the neutral zone. Matthews going to tip this one in. The chase is coming on down in the corner. Matthews going to kick this over. Nylander with it around the half boards. He's looking for someone to pass it to. Takes the shot. That one's going to go wide. Down in the corner, picked up by Matthews. Here's a shot again. Another glove save as the Penguins going to hang on to it. Caps definitely are clicking right now, Steve. But a nice little shot by Matthews as he's fading away. He saw an opening. Did get that through to the keeper. 4 shots for Matthew Knies. He's having quite a game. Of course, that wicked goal in the end of the second period. Domi on, third line on here. Why are you putting the third line? You have an offensive zone faceoff. Should be coming back with the second line. But who am I to tell Berube how to do his job? This coming around all the way down. Did you ever play sports when you were younger? Yes, John. I played hockey my whole life. I was a hockey guy non-stop. Let's go, Pens. Go, Leafs, go. I love the back and forth. That's very cool. Love the go, Leafs, go. Face off again. Third line in here for the Maple Leafs. Linesman having something to say to Domi. Off the draw, Domi's going to win this one. McMahon trying to bring it back to the line. Robertson can't help out, and the Penguins going to take the loose puck. They're going to move this one up. 6:50 to go now here in period number 3. Beverly coming in with the super chat. Go, Willie, go. Thank you, Beverly, so much for the super chat. Get that stick tap in for you. Let's see it in the crowd. Get those stick taps. Yeah, thank you, Beverly. Unbelievable. Go, Leafs, go. Let's go, Leafs. John, very well. It's going to be very, very close. Dun, 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 dun. Off the draw, Toronto's going to win this one back. Up to Holmberg. Holmberg going to flip this one forward. Tavares racing down. Tavares tipping it free. Tavares coming in a backhand and a nice save. Tavares still in there. Comes to Holmberg. He's going to turn. Miss Nylander with the pass. Benoit going to put this one in. Tavares with the puck. Willie in the high slot. Willie, where are you going? Tavares can't get it to anybody. They're going to back this one up. Over to Benoit. Putting it through. Here's a pass to Nylander. Nylander, he's going to curl around. I don't know what Willie is doing. He's going to head off to the bench now. Has not had a shot for a while. Here's Matthews coming up. Matthews making the move over the line. Nice deke by Matthews. Cutting through. One hand on the stick. Matthews still with it. We got a Penguin with a broken stick. Here's a cross-ice pass. Marner with it now. Marner taking a look. Taking a look. Randy coming in with the laughy, smiley faces. The blue guy. Here's Marner trying to feed it in front to Knies. That's going to be intercepted. Knies takes the Penguin player down. No call. Matthews digging. Crosby going to tip this one out. And all the way down the ice. Marner going to back this one up. 5.5 to go. Getting it over to McCabe. Getting a line change going. The fresh legs back on. It's the fourth line now. Fourth line is on. Here's Revo. Reeves centering it across for Kemp. That deflection wasn't there. To the line. Here's a blast and another save. Holy smokes. Welcome in, everybody, and they're going to go to commercial break. If you're just coming in, welcome in. My name is Sam. Thanks for joining us here today. We'll be here tomorrow, so we'd love for you to come back. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. For those of you watching on Twitch as well, thank you for the follows. And I hope we'll see you tomorrow night as well. Void, what's going on? Void wants that OT. He's begging for it. He says, please, please give me the overtime. We need it. I don't need it. I need William Nylander to score. Win me my parlay. But this has been a crazy game. I never in a million years would have thought we would have this score right now. I never would have. I didn't think Pittsburgh had it in them. They're playing for Dubas right now. They're saying, come on, we won one against this team. We need to take two. Toronto won the first one. Pittsburgh won the second one. And it's been a pretty even game. And pretty penalty-free other than Domi. Domi taking 2 penalties, the bonehead. Pittsburgh was able to score on one of them. Toronto only had 1 power play opportunity this whole game. Chris Letang in the second period took a tripping penalty. Other than that, I'd say it's been a clean game. There have been a lot of no calls, but they're letting it go for both teams. So unless you slash somebody in on the hands or get in on them when there's a scoring opportunity, I can't see the ref blowing a whistle. 4-2 was the first one. Toronto won in October. 5-2 was the one in December. Now here we are in March, 5-5. Let's see who's going to have their moment. Who is going to take this one home? Well, we got about 5.5 minutes to find out. Second line is coming on. Tavares and Nylander having a little bit of a conversation here. It's a 1 o'clock start for the Leafs, and we didn't wake up for this one. Well, we kind of did, but things have slowed down. Tavares has a goal on 5 shots. He's played 15 minutes today of ice time. Here we go. Offensive zone draw. Tavares going to win it to Nylander. Nylander coming out of the corner. Willie in front. It's there. Holmberg can't jam it in. Letang going to click this one away. Back over to Nylander. Nylander carrying it, centering it behind the net. Back out. Holmberg has it knocked away from him. Holmberg just not strong enough. Not strong enough. Here comes Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh into the zone. Dumping this one down. Riley is there. Shoot from anywhere. That's right, Rick. As Don Cherry says, just put pucks to the net. Long pass. This is going to be deflected in, and they're going to say, nope, wrong side of the red line, so that's going to be an icing call. So this second line will not be able to change. 4:45 to go. 4:45. Now Tavares and Riley having a little bit of a conversation. Come on, boys. Let's do it. Tavares going to win this draw against Malkin. Myers to Riley. Comes over to Holmberg. Holmberg back over to Riley. Riley behind the net. Far side, long pass up. Again, they can't put it deep in the Pittsburgh zone. Here comes Malkin. Malkin going to bring this one in. Dumping it off at the line. Here's a shot. Wall got the save. Big juicy rebound. Pittsburgh gets it back to the line again. Carlson feeding this one up. Here's a shot. Wall takes it standing up. Back to the line. Pittsburgh still cycling. Here's Malkin with a long shot. That one goes behind the net. They try to feed it in front. Myers doing a nice job there. Comes over to Robertson. Robertson back to Myers. Myers can't move. Comes to Robertson again. Malkin takes it away. Here's a shot. Wall has to come across. Tavares going to flip this to the line. Carlson keeping it in. Holmberg can't get it out. My goodness. Under 4 minutes to go. Now Toronto gets this one out and down the ice. No icing call as the puck just dies before the line. Pittsburgh regrouping. 34-32 the shots on net. 3:40 to go. Going to bring this down into the Leafs zone. Wall is watching those posts. Timmins back to pick it up. Timmins getting checked. Tries to get it to Benoit. It was in his feet. Pittsburgh going to take it away. Back to Letang at the point. Here's a shot. It's blocked by Nyes. Nyes racing after it with speed. Can't get there first. Letang turning it around, setting it down the ice. Wall again sliding way out of his net to play it. Look out. He almost gave it away. Toronto on the far side getting it up to Nyes. He's going to dump this one in. Coming around on the far side. Penguins doing a great job. Lewis, that's a good call. Leafs are playing a little panicky right now. They got to get back to fundamentals. Penguins going to flip this down the ice as they're making changes. And Ekman-Larsson is back to pick it up as the whistle's going to blow. As it's an icing call with 2:56. 2:56 to go. We're tied at 5s. My gosh. Welcome in everybody who is just coming in and joining us for the conclusion of this hockey game. 2:56.
Everybody who was going off there.
Domi, set. Off the draw, going to win it back to McCabe. McCabe, cross ice. Now he gets it back. He's going to dump this one in. Hit Domi. Robertson can't catch up to it. The Penguins are going to move this one out. Oh, big hit in front of the Leaf bench. Penguin player goes down again as the camera pans across. But the Penguin steals side of the net. Domi stick handling in a phone booth, able to move this one forward. Kids, a phone booth today is where you used to have to put a quarter in to use the phone. Side of the net. Here's Carlson going to bank this one around. Penguins on the move. Going to carry this one out. Dumping this one down. McCabe is back. 2:21 to go. Here comes McCabe. Second line is coming on. Willie, your time is now. Bringing around. Penguins on the move. Let's get it going. All the way down. Holmberg trying to take it away. He can't. They're going to cycle this deep in the zone. Back to the line. Madeline, how's it going? Welcome in. Here's a shot. Get the puck, Holmberg. Stop watching. If you want to watch, buy a ticket. Now he overskates it. Sending this one back over to Riley. Riley going to carry this one up. Willie, can you skate for us? You're killing me here. You're going to ruin my parlay. Dropping this one back. It's chipped out. Look out. Philip Myers ran into Raquel at the center ice line. Backing it up over to Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson putting this one back. 1:32 to go. This one is going to be dumped in the corner. Matthews going in after it. Nyes can't catch up. Jim, what's going on? Jim comes in, go Habs. Myers back to pick it up. Rust is chasing him. Over to Ekman Larson. Going to play this one forward. Here they come. Marner getting it up to Nyes. Nyes battling. Sending it back to the line, but that's intercepted. Ekman Larson swipes at it, and the puck is going to hop up and go out of play. Wow, 1:04 remaining in regulation. This is a hockey game here, folks. And it was Emstrom who gets absolutely nailed by Ekman Larson. Beautiful hit. 23 hits for Toronto, only 12 for the Penguins. Again, welcome in if you're new. If this is your first time finding us, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll be live for the game tomorrow night. We'd love for you to come back and hang out. 1:04 to go. Off the draw, Tavares trying to kick this one free. Can't come back to the point. It's stolen away by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh sending this one down the ice. McCabe, he has it in the board. Last minute of play. Last minute of play. Here goes Riley. Riley up to Nylander. That one is tipped down the ice. This is going to be an icing call against Toronto. Not a good. The second line tonight, Nylander has not had a good game, and he's going to bust my parlay. 46.1 seconds left to go. Riley took the shot. This did hit. It was deflected off Grizzly's stick there.
And it will be good on the officials. We are down on linesmen. So
all right, they're going to correct their mistake. That's what we love to see. Beverly with the OT is live. Austin, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Face-off's going to be at center ice. Avid, what's up? Got 250 on Pittsburgh. Going big. Going to dump this one in. 40 seconds to go. Riley back at it. Coming to Nyes. Nyes going to send this one down. Marner racing in at it. He can't get there. Is Grizzly going to turn it around? Penn's bringing this one right back out and down the ice. 27 seconds to go. Riley sends it around to Nyes. Carlson is up on him. Going to come free. Can Matthews get there? No, it's out too far in front of him. Matthews watching Grizzly. He's going to cycle around. 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds. Grizzly going to pass this one up. Carlson dumping it in around behind the net. 8 seconds to go. Myers. He's going to send this behind the net. Look out. Pittsburgh has it popple up. Myers is going to knock his man down. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to overtime. Overtime. If you would have told me we're getting overtime against the Pittsburgh Penguins with a score of 5-5, I would say you've been heavily drinking. I cannot believe we're going to overtime. So at least we get a point. So that means Toronto right now is tied with the Florida Panthers for that top spot. Toronto does have 2 games in hand, which is pretty darn good. But we need this one. We cannot lose to the Penguins. A 5-game winning streak is on the line against Pittsburgh. But hey, it's better to lose to the Pens than lose to the Sharks tomorrow. Holy smokes. You know what it means when we go to overtime. I gotta find it.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
This is going to be crazy. Going to overtime 5-5, and I've been drinking. Right, it's either you've been heavily drinking or you have been drinking. Yes, we can, Richard says. Yes, we can. Let's go 3-on-3 hockey. Oh, my goodness. 3-on-3 hockey is going to maybe decide this one. 5 minutes of hockey time. Rickard Rakell, the lone goal scorer in the 3rd period, and he scored just 10 seconds in. Alvino, I hope you're right. Let's go. It's whoever scores first. Whoever scores, their team is going to win the game. Put your predictions in. Who is going to get the game winner? I need it to be Willie. I need this to be Willie. If overtime counts, I'm assuming it does. JT for the win. Overtime. Domi, going with Domi, Lucas, or Matthews. Nylander, Bev's with me. Nylander, the call. Sam is going Willie. Zach, what's going on? You're at the game. Zach, I hope you're having a good time at the game. Rick, what's up? Welcome, welcome. So Marner going to be on here. Marner, Matthews. Is that McCabe? Here we go. Reeves from Wall. Rich, if Reeves even... Oh, Matthews loses it. Pittsburgh going to bring it right in. McCabe going to take it away. Rich, if Reeves sees 1 second of ice in this overtime, I'm done. Here comes Matthews, going to bring this one up. He's going to cycle around. Matthews, what are you doing? Matthews gives it away. Now Matthews steals it back. Oh, my God. I can't watch. Riley being watched by Malkin. Going to play this one up. Here's Willie. Come on, Willie. Why are you passing it? Here's Riley. Riley coming up. Back to Willie. Come on, Willie. Do it for me, baby. Why'd you pass? They shoot. You should have shot. Nylander, you're killing me. Riley racing all the way back. Going to pick it up. Taking a look. Here they come. Here's Nylander. Nylander on the move. Nylander coming in. Willie bringing it in. Willie shoot. Willie shoot. Scores! Nylander! Oh, yeah! William Nylander puts it in for the parlay win. For the parlay win, if overtime counts. Oh my goodness. Does overtime count? Or does it have to be regulation? Nylander, hang on, we're checking. We're checking. I don't understand. I don't understand. What is happening? Why don't I see? Why don't I see it here? Hang on, I gotta figure this out. But a big win for the Maple Leafs. Open. It says anytime goal scorer. Does that mean overtime? And can they win? I mean, does money line count in overtime? I don't know, but what a win. What a finish. William Nylander puts it away. Ladies and gentlemen, members, get ready. We're switching over to our members-only stream in a moment. This is crazy. Domi, Timmins, Glass, Rakell, Crosby, Matthews, Rust, Tavares, Nyes, Rakell, and William Nylander with his 35th wins it in overtime. Rick, thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow night, 7:30. Monday Night Prime. Make sure you hit that subscribe. We'll see you there. Great game. Thank you, everybody. Members, we'll see you over on the member-only stream momentarily. Have a great evening, everybody. Take care. See you tomorrow night. Let's go.
Mike Johnson